In a world full of chaos, we are your outlet to voice your frustrations. The world's first interactive podcast where the audience can become a guest of the show. Presenting your hosts, Devin G. Ewart and Patrick Martin.
That's kind of... Oh, shit. We're live.
Hi.
What's up, everybody? This is Season 1, Episode 42. We got Andy and Christina in the building, in the podcast.
My headphones aren't working, sir.
What?
Yeah.
Darn it. That's okay. Mine are. Hi.
Is my mic
Hi,
on?
everyone. How are you today?
Yo, yo.
Is it
all
plugged
right.
into the white thing?
Yes, it's plugged into the white thing.
I don't know, man.
Those out there in Facebook land and YouTube land, can you hear me?
Hold on. Let me...
It's all right.
Let me adjust.
Man, did we totally fail on sound check?
We did.
Try to tell you, I couldn't hear us. I'm usually hearing us at least talk by now.
Oh, I didn't know that you couldn't hear the actual microphones.
Excuse us, we're having technical difficulties. Hey.
Just takes
And
a
you
few
should
minutes.
have sound now.
All right. Miss
you hear
Kayla
yourself?
says, yes, I can, so she can hear.
Fantastic.
Thank you for
Sorry for the
confirming.
delay. There's always some kind
Lindsay,
of chaos.
yes, we can hear. All right.
Whoop, whoop. Yeah, the problem was Andy couldn't hear because his microphone or headphone extension thing has two plugs. One is for red for microphone and one is green for headphones. And apparently I plugged in the red one. Can you hear now?
Yeah,
Okay.
It's loud as fuck.
Andy, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me, Andy?
Maybe it's just the headphones. I don't know.
It might be the headphones because
Yeah.
mine sound normal.
Mine
And
are
then we're not
pretty-
clipping or anything, so that's good.
No.
There's no echo.
Echo. Yeah, like Andy was jacking with me earlier.
Rude.
So yeah, we were just talking. Obviously, when we came on live, we were talking about how we haven't been here in a freaking week. It doesn't seem like it's been that long, but apparently it has.
So apparently the podcast is a once a week at the moment thing. just right now.
Yeah, it went from like every Monday, Wednesday, Friday to once a week. Without, sorry.
Do you also have to edit it when you put it to Spotify and all that, right?
Yeah, whenever I go to do the audio portion, I have to edit it.
Which
I have to
means-
cut the intro because it's like 2 minutes long. I got to cut it to like 20 seconds because people's attention span is that a gnat.
and time goes into editing each of those episodes.
Yes, and it's a fucking pain in the ass.
Because you kind of have to watch the whole episode
Kind of, sort of.
for the most part.
Yeah, but I've been wanting to cut clips out of, kind of like how Joe Rogan does. But, then I literally have to watch the entire podcast all over again. I have to relive it.
There's just some things that...
And they last 3.5 to 2
Yeah,
to
so
3 to whatever several hours.
2.5, 3 hours, whatever.
Because we're just that chatty.
Yeah, we're pushing the envelope.
There's a few things that, I wish they'd just stay on the cutting room floor.
Right. Okay, so we haven't been on in a week, right? I watched you guys a little bit last Monday, right? Great show. Awesome. So there's a reason why you guys haven't been on in a week. You've had some things go on.
Yep.
I know I've had some things go on. You said you've had some things go on. So we've all had things go on. So we're going to have a pretty interesting show. So who wants to get started first? I'm not getting started first. I'm going to...
Really? You don't want to go first?
No, I don't want to go first.
Where else
I
in
don't
your
wanna-
life are you sitting
I don't
on the
wanna go
sidelines?
Yeah, miss, I got so much to get off my chest, and all of a sudden now she's like, but I don't want to do
No,
it first.
I'm going to enjoy this old fashioned that you're kind enough to put together for me, sir.
Yeah.
By the way, salud.
Wow.
Salud.
You got
That's
after
how
it.
good it that's how good it was.
Whoa.
He
Yeah,
did a really good job.
I drank one of those and basically,
Oh,
and just a little bit of the vodka, and I was,
man.
there was no way I was down in that.
Well,
That was,
the one that you had was just straight, so you didn't have the old fashioned. So she's got the actual old fashioned with the bitters and the Luxardo cherries and all that, the fancy stuff,
Right.
and then plus the orange rimmed and all that. Good.
Okay,
Good.
so I'll put myself forward first since I'm
Go
already
ahead, since
halfway
you've-
through my first fucking glass.
yeah, shit.
Damn, not gonna get another one made up.
I don't know how much more time I have before I lose my cognitive abilities here. But
Speaking of losing shit, we used to have an ice container. Remember that stainless steel ice
Yeah,
container?
I remember.
It fucking disappeared.
The reason I remember is because you made like 4 or 5 drinks by the time the show was over. Like, fuck yeah, I remember that.
Maybe Patrick hid it on purpose because he's like, this motherfucker's gonna get wasted.
You remember it had
Wait.
ice hole. It was that's where we
Ice holes,
cut-
yeah.
Pointed ice holes off that.
Yeah. So and then all of a sudden it just disappeared. So I'm like going, what the fuck? I've looked everywhere for it.
I noticed though last week though you had like a really nice bar get up in here.
Yeah.
You did.
What do we have?
There was like was it the cucumber thing?
Oh yes, the cucumber. Did you see that pocket? I don't think I saw that one.
It was a cucumber concoction.
Yeah, so I
named
I
it.
wasn't here.
Yeah, I made this jar. So when I opened up Marty B's, we used to have a drink. It was called Backyard Lemonade. So what it was is lemonade. They used Hendrick's gin, and then we used fresh cucumbers. Yeah, so
That tastes good.
I kind of modified the recipe a little bit. So instead of using Hendrick's gin, I used 151, but not 151 rum. I discovered there's grain alcohol, kind of like Everclear, but you know how Everclear is like 190 proof.
Yeah.
This is 151 proof, so it's not quite as strong. But man,
151 is
there we go. I was like, wait a minute, I still have the bottle, and I've never even seen or heard this shit before. But literally, I used half a bottle in that concoction.
Sounds gross.
that shit burns.
It was so delicious, she
And
says.
we couldn't even taste it. So then I ended up pouring the whole fucking bottle in there, and I was like, going,
No,
dude, we're gonna be shaw wasted. And
that's when I tried to.
Let me see it.
But
it was
like
it
when
was
Andy's
so
Well, the
refreshing.
girls liked it.
When-
Kayla and Lindsay. Well, Kayla says it was good. Lindsay says
Yeah.
it sounds gross, but
It was-
75.5% alcohol by volume. Holy buckets!
Yeah,
So-
so it's no
So
fuck around.
Have you seen? You drink Gatorade. Have you seen the lemonade? No, not sorry. It's cucumber lime flavor.
Yeah, I've seen it, but I haven't tried
It's
it.
like I forget. It's pepino lime. I forget how. But yeah, it's if it's warm, it's disgusting. If you get it ice cold,
Yeah.
it's absolutely refreshing. Everybody thinks I'm crazy. I've drank cucumber water before,
Yeah.
and it's pretty refreshing.
It tastes like literally like you're drinking a spa.
Matter of
That's
fact,
literally what it tasted like.
There's a Jamaican dude that does a whole like song about the cucumber.
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 Yeah, and he just talks about the electrolytes and the health benefits of it and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would dig some cucumber liquor.
Agua
So-
Fresca. Agua Fresca in Mexican is huge in Latin American culture. So you take any kind of fresh fruit like your cucumber. Well, we'll forget cucumber but like your strawberry, your mango, your cantaloupes, those kinds of things. You combine them with some water, some cane sugar, and some ice, and that's what they drink on when they go out and they do all of those projects outdoors and things like that. Now you want to have even more fun, you combine that with some vodka, you combine that with some Everclear, you do whatever you want, and you have fun. You call your friends over, and you have a heyday. Okay.
I ended
Agua
up,
Fresca.
I ended up taking a big container of that out to the lake this weekend for Father's Day. Went out to Ray Roberts.
Oh.
And that shit was gone within like less than 5 minutes.
Did y'all take the boat out?
Yeah, they took my parents' boat, not my boat. Because reason why we couldn't take my boat.
Fuck no.
Oh yeah, I told you I got stories. It's been a week.
Yeah, you had a Father's Day. You had a Father's Day. You are a father. You have a father. So let's hear about it.
Where happened? Where?
Okay, so the boat. They're supposed to pick that up Tuesday, and Patrick gets in the car, like we go meet with my parents to go pick up the boat, and I was like, you know what? Because I wasn't going to use my truck because my trucks was going to tow the 300Z. So the 300Z was on a trailer on my truck. So basically we piled into my dad's truck. We start heading to go get the boat. And I was like, hey, we should call them to just make sure, verify that, they got the boat ready, blah, blah, blah. Well, they answer the phone, and they're like, yeah, it's not ready yet. We apologize, blah, 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 blah. And it'll be ready in a couple days. And they're going to go lake test it. And I was like, no, I want to lake test it with the mechanic. It was going to be the mechanic and some other guy. And I was like, no, I want to be on it when it gets finally done and everything else. So anyway, long story short, so they said, it'll be ready in 2 days. Well, that kind of didn't work because I was heading to Tennessee on Wednesday. So
that's another part of the story, right?
That's another part of the story.
All right.
Combobulation.
So I'm like in this frantic thing. So I got the boat going on, and then I got the fucking trailer with this 300Z, right? And this guy, I have a buyer for my 300ZX convertible, and he's in Tennessee, and I'm like going,
that's right, ladies and gentlemen.
Mm-hmm.
Sold.
It is. It did officially sell, but it was like, it just seems sketchy as shit, because you get all those people, and they're like, well, I want to use PayPal, and I'm like, fuck PayPal. I don't trust PayPal. I will do cash or a cashier's check. Anyway, he was going to have a shipping company come pick up the car, right? But they quoted him $1,400. And then I told him, I was like, well, just be warned, the car is very, very low to the ground. They might have to do something special or bring a special flatbed or whatever. Mm-hmm. So he asked me, he's like, well, measure to see what the clearance is. And so I measure, and it's 3.5 inches from the ground. And so he calls the towing company and lets them know, and they go, okay, well, that's going to be an additional $1,000. So we're talking almost the entire price of the car just to ship the fucking thing. So I tell the guy, I go, look, I was like, I can get my hands on it. I was like, I can get my hands on a trailer. I'll charge you half of what they were going to charge. And then I was like, and then you can pay me the original asking price of the car. And then he after all that said and done, he's still saving $500. So in his eyes, he's like, well, shit. He's like, I'm going to save $500. I can use that for the taxes or whatever to title it. So anyway, long story short.
You went entrepreneurial on that. You said, I'm not going to use another company to get my vehicle to this guy. I'm going to do it.
Why give them that money when that could be money?
That's exactly
extra
right.
Additional money. So
take it upon yourself.
Right. So instead of the asking price, now I made the asking price plus, $700.
And that's how you do it, folks.
So what happened to the boat?
So that being said, so I left Wednesday. Patrick and I left Wednesday, and we headed out. And then we literally dropped the car off. And before we got an hour outside of Dallas, and all of a sudden, Patrick's like, I see sparks. And
horse shit.
Yeah, and I'm like going, yeah, I can feel it. It was like, and I'm like going, oh fuck.
Is this delivering the Z?
Delivering the Z. So we had a blowout, and I told Patrick before, because I inspected the tires and everything else and made sure they had adequate air and all that jazz. And I saw that the two tires on the one side.
Patrick. Thank you, Kayla. Appreciate it.
I saw that.
Horse shit. Hi, Patrick. We love you.
Ryan
we miss you.
Twisted Tea fucking changed your life. Yes,
oh,
that is
Kayla
good.
said, happy belated Father's Day, Andy. That's so nice.
Yeah,
Andy, happy Father's Day.
I was just telling her thank you a minute ago.
Mm-hmm. Very nice.
That.
And again, horse shit to Patrick Martin. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Patrick.
We're glad you're here.
Hello, welcome.
Feces has been.
So we end up having a blowout, and these fucking Carlisle tires, which I've known from previous experience with boat trailers, because they like to throw Carlisle tires on boat trailers, and you go through fender well after fender well because they explode and they're pieces of shit. Just saying from personal experience. They'll try to sue me.
Damn.
Yeah. So sure enough, that was one of the tires that exploded. Literally, the tread came off, and the tire was still holding air, but there was no tread whatsoever. One of the pieces of tread just discombobulated the metal on the fender well.
It's crazy what they'll do,
dude.
It's nuts. Yeah.
And Patrick's like, "Well, that's steel. I don't think we'll be able to hammer that out." So I took the fucking tire iron and I pried it in between the wheel well, and I'm pulling this motherfucker just so we can get the wheel well back to where it's supposed to go. Because it was. And then we're sitting there going, "Well, fuck." And then I was like, "Well, luckily I brought a spare."
Mm-hmm.
So I go to put the spare on.
This is happening, damn it.
Yeah, this is happening. We're fucking going to make it.
Balls deep.
And I go to put the spare on, and the fucking lug nuts don't line up. I'm like, you got to be fucking kidding me. And then I'm like, well, maybe I could drill them out.
You had a fucking drill with you?
No, I didn't have a drill with me.
Can't drill them out.
Yeah.
You cannot.
I'll make my own holes in this bitch.
Right, I will drill my own motherfucking holes.
I'll put those lug nuts on extra tight in case it
Gotta be
becomes
careful.
one big hole. You know, that way there's no play. You just
You gotta be careful, though.
Yeah.
You would be surprised. There's
We're
a lot
men.
of people.
We're men.
No, you don't get it.
That's why we die younger than women.
Yeah,
But no, you don't get
make
it.
Smart decisions.
I had a guy that's one of my friends come to my apartment like a week and a half ago, right? And he had a flat tire, okay? And he had the donut in the back of the trunk, and we were sitting there, we were trying to get it changed.
Yeah.
Do you know that he had everything he needed, and he was jacking up the front end of the car, not the back end that had the flat. He was trying to jack up the front end of the car, and I'm down here at the end, and I'm like, dude, you have to put the jack down here next to the tire.
Yeah.
And it goes right here where the frame is, right? So it pulls the frame up, so it lifts the tire off.
Oh my God.
He didn't even know that, you guys, and I knew that. And then he didn't even know how to get the jack to raise.
Oh my God. Was he a fucking millennial?
I don't know.
You don't need to
he is
explain
significantly younger, but yeah.
He's millennial.
It was really bad.
That's code word for millennial.
It was, yeah.
Millennials.
Yeah. I know how to change a tire, but it's not pretty. But I'm at.
Try to change a tire on a fucking trailer that has a car on top of it.
No, but I was in the RV industry, so I get it. Like, I know.
Oh, yeah.
I know this gnarly stuff. It's bad.
So
horrible.
I had the original Toyota Tundra lift, and it's a high lift or whatever. So I was like, no, and I actually have a floor lift with the wheels, you know, the kind you see at the automotive shops and shit. Luckily, I always kept that in the Tundra, and I actually had a legit tire iron too, you know, the four-way looking, looks like a plus sign or whatever. So yeah, I jacked that trailer up, get the wheel off and all that, and then realize that the spare doesn't work. Then guess what? I have to put the fucking tire back on. And then we chug-a-lug to Love's because they actually have a tire place. But because it was 2 a.m. in the morning, their tire place was closed.
Yeah, of course it was.
Of course it was.
Of course.
Well, no, actually, the guy they
sleep at
night.
night.
Have one guy on call, right? And he was out BFE. So I call another Love's.
Big Rick.
So Big Rick at the other location, he goes, "Oh, we only sell semi tires, so you're kind of SOL on that." And I was like, "Fuck." So then I'm like, "Okay, next thought, Walmart." So the nearest Walmart's 10 miles away. So I'm like, "Well, we're just gonna have to fucking chug lug at 5 miles an hour, 10 miles." 10 miles away. So I'm like, "Well, we're just gonna have to."
Echo,
for that
echo, guys.
What? I'm not even talking right now. How is it?
I know, right? Like, what the hell's
Getting
going on?
ready to
The
respond.
delay.
Like, am I hearing my thoughts out loud right now? Like,
I was like, wait, does everybody hear that too?
know, like, the
Patrick Martin.
Technology's so advanced it fucking tells you what you're thinking out loud before you even say it.
All right, Patrick.
Patrick said, "Yeah, was he a millennial?" Yep, that's the same exact.
Was he a millennial? Patrick, yes, he was a millennial.
You know,
He is very lost.
If you look up the textbook definition of millennial, you realize we fall in millennial.
No, we
right?
don't.
They've been
We've
changing
already
it.
Researched it. We've already researched it.
Okay, good.
They did at one point.
It did, but then
They've been sliding that scale, yo.
Yeah, I know. They keep doing that.
It's wrong.
No, it's completely wrong.
Stop it. Exactly. Stop it.
I'm holding on to my youth. Fuck it. I'm a millennial. I'm going to have a man bun by next year. I'm going to wear
Right on.
I'm going to wear suspenders with skinny jeans.
I'm going to hold you to that shit.
I do eat it. I already eat at whiskey cake, so.
Dumbass millennials, you're right.
Which whiskey cake's actually really fun.
I have not tried that yet.
Yeah,
I keep forgetting about that.
Whiskey cakes.
Awesome, man.
That sounds amazing.
It is. I've heard nothing but good
And
things.
their actual whiskey cake is fucking on point, dude.
Yeah.
Sounds amazing.
So good.
Yep. Yeah, for sure. Somebody's got to be selling that stuff, right? Like, we got to be able to go, like, to a Google search engine and be like, whiskey cake or, like, local whiskey cake. Who sells the local whiskey cake? That's what I want to know.
I think they're the only one.
Have you heard of there's two whiskey cakes. There's one in Plano and there's one in Irving. Well, near
The one I know
near
is
Las
one off of
Colinas.
Tollway, right?
Tollway is the one in Plano.
Plano, yeah.
They obviously they specialize in bourbons and whiskeys. And they do a lot of the.
Bet they don't have this.
They do the. They don't have it. the smoked cocktails.
Yeah.
They like light the sawdust or whatever chunk and smoke a cocktail, a good bourbon or a whiskey or a rye. But the food is like free range. Like it's different. They actually grow as you walk up. They've got these gardens. I don't know if it's PVC piping they're using or whatnot, but they
got some hydroponic stuff going on.
Kind of. They're growing their own herbs out front. And their burgers are fucking amazing. Everything they have.
All right, shut up, Andy. You're making me hungry now.
Yeah, I'm kind of.
Right?
Damn it.
That's what I get for having a smoothie for dinner. I'm like, man,
Fucking loser, man.
I don't want a fucking steak.
All right, so date
Should've
night
done a barbecue.
at whiskey cake apparently is in the near future.
I love that place.
For somebody, if not everybody.
Everybody.
That's like our,
Everybody.
Everybody.
Everybody get you a steak. Get you some. Make sure you go somewhere that knows how to cook them too, please. God.
God. Yeah.
My daughter's 11th birthday was ruined.
oh, you mean like Outback?
No. No, y'all. My daughter's 11th birthday party, like a month ago. My whole family, we all show up. We all get together. Da-da-da. Her dad shows up. Like, we're all, got everything going right. Like, all the stars align. And I order a sirloin steak, right? I'm at Chili's. I'm paying $18 for
right
this
there.
steak.
No need to go further. Okay.
I know. No, you're absolutely right.
There have been some Chili's that have made me a decent steak, though. Like, once in a while, like, I'll get it right.
You're right. You're right.
Once in a while.
But you're also right.
Yes.
I mean, I get
Okay.
it. Trust
Yeah.
me. I understand. Like,
So-
getting a steak at Applebee's.
Everybody has their forte in the restaurant and food industry.
Yeah.
Chili's, I'm sorry,
Their
but they
Southwest egg rolls are the shit. Anyway, I digress.
and the fucking chicken tenders, amazing,
Yeah.
right?
I'm not a big chicken tenders fan.
No, but
Other
there's
than Cane's.
they.
Chili's chicken crispers are good.
All right.
They are.
Thank you. That's what they're
fuck-
called, the chicken
They're
crispers.
fucking. They
They're,
got,
they're
depending
legit.
on what sauce, I get like the honey barbecue. It's got a little bit of fire on it.
Yo,
This is just the right amount of shit.
that's what's up. But here, I'm gonna give it back
Note
to the
to
steak.
self.
So
Yeah, but-
so,
Glad we had this discussion. Next
I
time,
digress.
I'm gonna have to try
no,
this.
no big deal. So right. So I order a sirloin steak. I order the
Right.
big sirloin steak because I'm hungry, right?
Right?
Potato, vegetable, no big deal. But all I ask for is just cook it medium. Okay, so that just means like just a little on the outside, pink in the middle. Thank you.
well.
Yeah.
Done,
That's all.
done,
Yep.
done,
It's gonna be
done.
fucking-
Just
yeah.
medium.
Yeah.
Okay, so the rest of the family's food comes out first. My steak comes out last, and when my steak comes out, it is like burnt, like on both sides.
Did you order the steak blackened?
No,
Right?
you know what they do? This is the part that pisses me off. Is I've been doing this for so long, and I cook at home.
Yeah.
Like I know when you're trying to rush it along,
Yeah.
and you take one of them. I don't know what you call them things.
Flat iron.
A flat iron.
Yep.
You take that and you push it on the meat because you're trying to cook it faster.
Girl,
And you squeeze out all the juices.
Yeah, I already knew where you were
So
going
the
with
guy squeezed out all the juices from
And
my
he-
steak, and then he flipped it over, and then he did it again to the other side, and he
he-
served it to me. And when I cut it open, it was well done and burnt scorched on both sides. I was so mad.
it. So one of the restaurants I opened, the last one, I got into it not only with the kitchen, but the manager, general manager, and a kitchen manager. As I said, your steaks are fucking garbage, and I literally told them that, and they're like looking at me like, what? And I go, look, okay, well, I want you to. And then here's what the funny thing is: the kitchen head chef goes, you cook it better? I go, fuck yeah, I can. And I said, and I grabbed those fucking weights, and I said, throw these in the fucking garbage. I go, first of all, because
they don't belong on anything.
They don't belong on anything.
They use them on fucking burgers,
and then that's the other reason why burgers
doesn't mean they don't belong on a burger.
They don't belong on fucking anything.
They don't belong on fucking anything.
No,
if you're in the food industry,
and here's
get
what I told
them out of your
go,
kitchen.
if you go to one of those like known for like old school like burger joints,
Kayla says everything pink in the middle.
Yeah, I posted that.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You're right.
But if you go to one of those classic burger places where you get a burger and a steak, and they get it right off the griddle, I don't mind like those thin patties, and it's the old school classic burger. Mm-hmm. I'm not expecting it to be like cooked to order. But if I go to a restaurant and I'm saying medium on my fucking burger,
it's that fucking flat iron.
You know
so next time you go to a restaurant, ask them if they fucking have one of those. Be like, then don't order any meat.
None.
They're gonna fuck it up.
Exactly. Don't order any of it because they're basically when they put that on the meat, and a lot of people don't understand this.
They
don't understand.
Yes.
The weight squeezes out all of the juice that supports the tenderness of the meat.
The meat is not moist.
It will kill your ground beef.
Moist meat.
It will kill your ground beef. It'll kill your steak. It'll kill what else? Your pork chops.
Yeah.
Your what else? Your brisket. Your
everything.
They need to go.
Hey, a cow with no legs. Ground beef. You know what a cow with 2 legs is?
What?
Lean beef.
Well, that's your beef jokes for the day.
This is our post Father's Day episode.
We need a dad joke.
We got dad
we
jokes
need a
going on,
really good dad joke is what we need for a day or two after Father's Day. I don't have any. I don't.
Do you know what the difference between an alligator and a crocodile is?
I have no idea. It's been bothering me my whole life.
I know the real answer, but
one
I don't know the Andy answer.
Well, and one will see you later, whereas the other one will see you after a while.
See alligator after a while, crocodile.
That's cute. Everyone can use it. That's a clean joke.
It is.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
that's a Laffy Taffy joke.
I got the clean cheesy ones. It's cool.
No M's allowed. No M's.
Moist. She hates
Kayla's
that word.
got her hand up.
Yes, you have your hand up. Do you have a question, Kayla?
It is. It is a very dirty word, but I will say this though, Kayla. That word is 100% accurate when it comes to making
brisket.
Shut.
Yes.
Gentlemen.
Making meat.
Meat. When it comes to meat. It's what's
quiet. We're going to hone it down for a minute. We're going to go female zone up in here, y'all, and your testosterone. Okay. So the word moist.
Yes, please tell us the difference.
Is 150% applicable in all situations in which we're talking about baked goods.
Yeah.
Because when they are not moist, they are no longer good. And nobody likes them.
Do you like your cakes dry? No, I like
mine moist. I like my brisket also moist. And there's no baking involved in that, by the way.
It depends on who you are. There's a lot.
I don't like anything dry. Period. Nothing. Zero. Zip. Zilch. Not a motherfucking thing.
Everything's got to have some sauce on it.
Yeah.
Why is Patrick surprised you say moist? He said, Christina, you say moist?
Because she's female. And we've had a lot of females that are anti-moist.
That's very true. There's the Office hates it too.
Oh, does it really?
Yeah. It's like, what's the forecast today? Well, it's moist. Ooh.
Speaking of, I look outside. I'm like,
is there more rain? It was raining this morning.
Yeah, it was. I think
most women hate their word. I have another word that sort of correlates with the word moist, and it's an interesting word, and it's interesting how it applies, and it's interesting when it can also happen to you. It's called chafing or chafing.
Oh, I hate fucking chafing. Ooh.
The older we get, the more men know about it.
Yep.
Trust me. summer days.
But it's not just exclusively men. It's
keep that baby powder on.
It's everybody. Everybody be chafing over here. So sorry, I hit the microphone.
Apparently, the microphone be chafing too.
What was it? How high? What's his name? When he had the baby powder on hand. He was sprinkling, he smack him. I like, dude, during the summer I do that. I'm like, nuts. Shit.
Speaking
burn. Fuck. Some gold bond up in that motherfucker.
So apparently this company had followed or listened to a few of our podcasts. Patrick knows about this. I told him about it.
Yes, I think you told me about it.
I think I might have told you.
We need to talk about this.
So it's a company that basically all their products are geared towards balls. Literally, it's called Smooth Balls or something like that. So I'm in talks with them. So apparently,
balls deep.
Yeah, they've been listening to the podcast, and so
I guarantee you that one podcast we had.
I've already said it like 3 times.
I know.
And I didn't even mean to. Like, I didn't even know. I'm just like balls deep.
Yeah, we set a record.
Somehow this podcast, and it may be my fault. I don't know. But
we don't know.
Somehow keeps coming back around to balls. All the time.
Yep.
Somehow
is
balls
it electric there with lightning? Patrick says.
What, balls?
Oh, we got a storm.
Electric balls?
Shit.
Electric balls is amazing.
I got my Thor socks on, so.
So you're bringing the lightning or what?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
Hey, I got a question for you, Andy.
What?
The movie with Thor. I'm having a hard time.
Oh yeah,
the new one. The new one.
When you say new one,
Ragnarok.
Shh.
Is that the one?
Just stop for a second.
All right.
Ragnarok.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Is that how you say it?
Yeah, basically.
Ragnarok.
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 There you go.
Ragnarok.
See, I was trying to help you.
That's so hard to say.
I
Why
knew
would
what you were
do that,
trying to
people?
say. I knew what you were talking about.
It's like,
why would you do that?
We didn't fucking make the movie name.
Not you, but why would anyone do that? Be like, yo, I got a good movie with
a damp cloth and a rock.
Ragnarok.
I could say other nasty shit, but
I know. I was like,
that's just such a weird word.
Oh shit!
Just a weird word.
But yes, that was it.
Yeah.
I'll give you
so what happened
almost
with
any
Thor
Avengers
Ragnarok?
trivia. Did you just want to know how to pronounce it, or did you have a question about the movie?
That word is just, what is a Ragnarok?
So okay,
yes, please give us
this
the
actually
history.
goes outside of comics. This is actual like Norse mythology from like the Vikings and stuff. And so Thor was actually a god or a deity that was worshipped by the Vikings, which Thursday is actually where Thursday derives from, because it was Thor's day to honor Thor the god. And Ragnarok, where they come from, I don't know if what's the Asgard. I don't know if that place is real. I think that was made up for the comic books.
Gotcha.
But the whole the prophecy of Ragnarok is where it's in their, I guess you could call it their religion, and they believe that like Odin, the kingdom that he sees over, and again, I don't know if it's actually Asgard. I don't know that part.
This is cool.
But
I can dig
Ragnarok is actually supposed to be just like the earth and everything else. There is I'm trying to think of like a end all be
it's all you, bro, because I can't
Alpha
help
Omega,
you
the end times.
at all.
And so, and Ragnarok is the prophesized destruction of Thor's and Odin's world. They're the heavens or whatever. And I don't know if Surtur is actually based on a real demon or not that does this, but the prophecy of Ragnarok's actually based in real mythology out of the Norse gods or.
That's very cool.
So.
That's very cool. That's actually something I don't know a whole lot about. I know a little bit about. I find it very interesting, the whole Greek mythology realm. And then doesn't it, or does it not, I'm not exactly sure, have some sort of correlation to constellations and things like that?
So I know that.
Do they relate?
I
don't know
that ancient cultures have been shown to study the stars. The Mayans were a big one. I think the Egyptians were too. the Vikings were such good sailors that they had to study the stars. I mean,
Right.
they're going to know which way to go just by a constellation. I don't know if they were identifying constellations back then. I don't know how far back astrology is because obviously I'm not an astrology major. But I mean, when you're a Viking and you don't own a compass and you're shit, you know, they navigated thousands upon thousands upon thousands of miles to rape and pillage.
They did a lot of
so bad.
They did a lot of shit back then.
Yeah.
With no Apple Watch GPS.
Now
I mean,
no, it's amazing what they did.
The intelligence that the Vikings have, like, everybody thinks that, you know, Neanderthal type mentality and they're big and
I am man.
They just
fire.
They just war and wherever they go is destruction. But they've actually, with shows and stuff on the Discovery Channel and whatnot, they've been discovered to be like a extremely intelligent society.
So, perfect example to go along coincide with the astrology is if you study Stonehenge, that was actually set to all of the calendar, the constellation, and all that sort of stuff. The solstice. So it's basically that was why it was constructed is to what.
She says Devin owns a star. He has his own star.
No, look at the comment before that.
Oh, yes, Patrick.
I'm posting that.
Moist hail is balls.
Balls. Yeah, he got the W in there. He's got the sun. That's balls. Now lick my balls. And then Devin is a fucking star.
Oh God, the Devin star,
Rockstar
the
Cowboy.
Devin star.
Oh my God, yes, Rockstar Cowboy. Oh my God,
fucking what was that? SWAT school.
SWAT school. God,
man.
I wish, like, of all the reality shows and shit, like, I really wish to God that actually went to air. Like, I wish the director didn't just fill everybody full of bullshit and blew smoke up their ass, including me.
I had the same thing happen to me too.
It was such a great concept, and it's still not. to this day, still hasn't been done. You know what I mean?
I was cast in a show.
You'd have to tackle it whole differently. I mean, you'd have to get people who are really oriented for that line of thinking.
Right.
And in all honesty,
but look what we're up against
with the temperament in media right now.
Yeah.
A SWAT show probably wouldn't be the best.
I mean, look at Live PD, man. That shit was like gangbusters as far as ratings. It was one of the highest rated shows.
Well, Cops was always one of the highest and longest running forever. But
you know what? Did you hear what happened with Live PD? Why it got yanked? There's lawsuits basically. They refused to air certain brutality.
Scenes and stuff. Yeah, I know.
Scenes, yes.
You can't.
And then they deleted the footage. So, yeah, and that to me, I'm like, okay, yeah, and that was sketchy as fuck.
I'm speaking Oklahoma now.
So, a good thing to branch off of with all of that.
You were talking about something about you were in a show or something that didn't come
right. Yeah. No, because you mentioned in the last podcast how you were supposed to be cast in this show and it was something that was really like near and dear to you or whatever. And then I was like, oh yeah, oh my God. Like when I left your house, I was like, oh yeah. Like in 2007, I was cast and literally like signed paperwork to like go to LA and have this like contract and like be on this show. It was supposed to be called the Trek. It was called the Trek. Trek.
Right, like the bike.
Yeah. So at the time, Survivor had been out for just a little while and it was really popular. So they were trying to make like a competitive show against it called the Trek.
One of my favorite shows called Alone. Fucking awesome. Yeah, go ahead.
But no, yeah. So they had picked me because I just at that time I was in the best athletic shape of my entire life. I was ripped. I was muscular. I had a good story. I remember those days. I was boom shaka laka 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 boom. But don't
Flex
forget.
On 'em.
That was when I will say this, you guys. That was my glory days. That was when I was like 24. Here I am. I'm 38, and I'm just proud to have a bicep that looks like that. Okay?
Mm-hmm. It's decent.
It's a pretty damn good bicep.
I'm just proud to have made it.
It's angry. I don't care. I just, I like having a nice bicep muscle. When you're a woman.
Bro, you about to be 41.
When you're a woman and people be creepy.
Told you, I'm a fucking millennial.
That's okay.
I'm a millennial.
A certain somebody
I don't care.
Has already
I'm gonna get back into the woman thing. Y'all women get a bicep. Y'all get a bicep. You're gonna be all right because anyone talks anything to you, you just roll up your sleeve and say, "Yo." You just be like, "Yo, really?"
Talk to game and over.
Yo, you show them your muscle
Flex
gun,
on.
and you're done.
Hey,
they're done with you.
Kayla, I want to address your comment real quick about Paw Patrol. What do you mean they canceled it?
Yeah, what happened with Paw Patrol?
Please elaborate.
Took it off TV.
Let's wait for the delay to get to her.
I haven't heard about that.
Let's wait for the delay to get to her so she can comment. But
I don't know. She has pretty quick internet, so I don't think she has the delay that a lot of people have.
Dude,
depending on it,
I watched it on TV, and then I try to, and you're like, "Hey, Andy, and I'm like, "I'm trying to, like, hold on a second."
So I know there's a slight delay because if you look, like right here.
Yeah, I know Chase is the cop, but
so like,
that's why they took it off, or is it because they're only offering it on the app now, like Nickelodeon, like Disney stuff? What do you got?
So see how it has the the subtitles and stuff?
Yeah.
So that's why there's a slight delay because their AI automatically
I don't
adds.
have the subtitles on mine for some reason.
I don't even know how to fucking turn it off. Honestly, I'm like, I don't want them on there either.
Oh,
because they're wrong half the time.
Don't bite me. If you're going to be still there, do not bite me.
Wait.
She made it under me.
I thought we locked her out of here.
I don't know. She somehow came back in here.
Christina.
You know about artificial intelligence?
Yes, I do a lot. What do you want to know? And machine learning and
it's a lot of information.
I know it is.
So you need to start talking.
What do you want? No, like that's a very
what are we
broad.
I know. So it's a big elephant.
Whoa.
I guess let's start at the. You know what? I'm gonna go for the face. I'm gonna go for the trunk. Give me the trunk.
See you later,
of
Patrick.
the elephant of
Later,
the artificial
Patrick.
intelligence.
Later, Patrick. Bye, Patrick.
Oh,
Just wanted to
Patrick's
make
out.
sure
I love you,
got it.
Patrick. Bye.
Protest fictional cops, of course, and Nickelodeon would bin.
Nah.
Whatever.
All right. Well,
That's
the rest
a good
of the
show
audience
too. That was, my kid grew up watching
All
that
right.
and Bubble Guppies.
Okay. So I'm gonna relate it to when I was 21,
Okay. All right.
and then
Do it.
I will Tarantino it.
Tarantino.
to
Yes.
now.
Encapsulate.
Okay. So when I was 21, I had my first corporation, and Addison Improv Pete's Piano Bar. I owned the bottom part of that. So that used to be.
I know Pete's Piano Bar. I love it.
Yeah, and that's why. So there was over 80,000 cars went in front of that building a day. So I was like, this is a perfect opportunity. Plus, we capture the Addison Improv and we capture Pete's Piano Bar. So I was like, this is a fucking prime real estate, blah, blah, blah. So I had an investor, and of course I was 21.
Young.
I'm going to rephrase that again, just because, yeah.
He was young.
Yeah,
You were young.
I was very young, and so...
but you were very blessed.
Yeah, I was very blessed with the opportunity, and the whole reason why the investor wanted to work with me is because at that time, I think I opened up 4 or 5 restaurants at that time. So he basically was like, hey, I have this vision in my head, and he goes, I think you can help facilitate it, blah, blah, blah. If you ever heard the song 311, and it was remixed by Adele too. What the fuck is Love Song? Love Song 311. If you watch the music video, he wanted that type of look and feel. And so I basically was like, here, I'll do one better. Like, we'll partner. What are you laughing about over there?
She said you're very blessed. Kayla says you're very blessed.
Well, thank you, Caleb. So anyway, so I had 3 patents going into this place because my vision was if you ever gone to a bank, and actually 7-Eleven, fast forward now, wants to use my idea that I had patent back then. You ever gone to a bank, you know how they have the tubes?
Yeah.
So I was... The tubes. So I had filling stations set in this bar where you could swipe your ID and it would register and all that sort of shit. And then you could order your drink, and it would fully automated system that would pour it, regulate it, and do all that stuff. And then it would send it through the tubes like you would at a bank to where the filling station was. And the cool thing was, if you ever been to Space Mountain, you ever seen the fucking meteors and shit like that? So it had LEDs. So whenever the drink went, it would like literally light up. Kind of like my chair. So I was big into LEDs. Way back then.
I like lights.
Yeah, I like lights.
love them.
So you were that guy. You were that guy on. You were just.
I was
open. You were
way ahead.
You were ahead.
Yeah,
you were ahead,
like
and you were young, and
10,
you had
15 years.
You had an advantage. You had an
this
edge.
day doesn't exist. Yeah.
Yeah.
And so, and then here's the other thing. So, because I was swiping your ID, I had your data, I had your information, right? So then I knew also, because I could tie your drinks, what you ordered.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, and this is, I mean, we're talking when I was 21, I came up with this. I was literally.
And this is what they're doing now. This is exactly
what
what they're doing now.
Right,
Kevin.
but they still didn't do it at the level. Because so fast forward, I'm going to kind of give you the scoop of 7-Eleven, why 7-Eleven all of a sudden is now interested in this. Because now they realize they can order drinks and shit at the pump, and it would literally, as they're filling their car or charging their Tesla, whatever, literally food, drinks, everything can get sent right to them. They don't even have to go in the store. So here's the best part. I had this idea before COVID, right? Now when COVID happened and everything was fucking closed, what brilliant idea to use than something that you don't even have to go in the store. The shit's sent to you. You know what I mean? I was like going, fuck, right now would be the absolute perfect time to actually have this because nobody would have to go in the store.
To make this movement, to do this, to have this idea. And that's all it takes is just having an idea.
Yeah.
And it changes things. I mean, the number one person to do that we can think of in our lifetimes is Steve Jobs.
Mm-hmm.
Now, he's been dead at least 10 years now.
Yeah.
But his impact is still huge.
I don't know.
So
Elon's on his way.
That's what I'm saying. But here's the thing: is Steve Jobs has been dead for 10 years.
But here's the thing:
Elon, yes, you're right. He is on his way.
All those guys are great, but they revolutionized one industry. Elon, maybe 2, 3, because he's got the space, he's got the car, he's got space,
and he has Asperger's syndrome, by the way, which is interesting if you don't know that. So
is Bill Gates.
Right. They have a social awkwardness to them.
Doesn't stop Bill Gates from going to the island and being a pedophile.
Oh, well, yeah.
And that's why his wife is divorced his ass. Yeah.
You know what?
Because she didn't want to get that stank on her.
No.
Yeah.
Damn right. Take the money, take my divorce, and check out.
Might need to cut that. Fuck it.
I ain't.
All right.
So
might need to go on the cutting room.
So fast forward. Then I talked to a few bartenders and a couple other people. They're like, oh my God, like that's going to cut away from money from me bartending, blah, 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 blah. I was like, no, because at the end of the day, they still want to have interaction.
The social interaction.
Exactly.
They still like to feel the companionship.
So instead of you sweating your balls off, fucking making 12 drinks at once, now you're making 2. And now you can interact with the guests while all the automated.
The people that just want their shit automatically.
Thank you.
Because there are those people that do.
Just want, and they don't want to wait in line.
They don't care about having a relationship with you. They want to sit down with their family. They're hot. Their kids are hungry.
Right.
That's what they want.
Yeah. So I literally met with a company in Addison. So boba tea was really starting to get into the market. Well, the thing that I saw with boba tea is the cup is actually sealed. So then you literally jab it with the straw. So and I was like, that's exactly what I need to automate the entire system. Because I needed, if we're pouring beer and it's doing whatever, I need it to be sealed so that when it goes in the tubes, it doesn't fucking obviously explode. And same thing with carbonated drinks and everything else. So I was like, when I saw the boba tea, I was like, oh my God, this is exactly what I need to make it, but I'm going to obviously retrofit it to my purposes. And so I had patent on that. And then another patent I had was, if you ever go on a Subway, you know how they have like all the food and stuff laid out, like they're, and they walk you from one end to the other, like an assembly line, and they assemble your Subway.
Your sandwich, correct.
Right.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So we were going to be a coffee shop during the day and have sandwiches and all that sort of stuff. But then at night, we were going to convert into a complete nightclub. Remember, Andy, Cocina Caliente?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, remember how it was like a Mexican restaurant, but then at night it got fucking crunk as shit?
Woo!
Yeah.
Crunk.
Yeah, the fights and everything, but yeah. Ugh. So what I did is I had the sneeze guard. That's what they call it at Subway.
Now it's called a COVID guard.
COVID guard. So the way I had it designed to actually fold and close and sealed so that all the ingredients and stuff stayed fresh, but now it's a bar top. So now you can serve drinks and all that shit on that same surface and you didn't have to do anything. So you're not having to move shit out the way. You're not having to close shit. You're not having to drag it in the refrigerator and all that sort of stuff because now it's a bar top.
Right.
So now you can serve drinks and pour drinks and all that sort of stuff. So so we ended up, before doing all of this, I started punching the numbers and stuff, and we realized, well, we could sublease the space and make $100,000, or it's over $12,000 a month with $120,000 a year just by subleasing the space, versus the overhead and all the technology that would have to go into the automation, into the LEDs and all that sort of stuff. Because we started punching the numbers, and it was like, it was
so
fucking
you were wanting
astronomical.
to originally do your plan.
My plan, and then I started
there, but you realized it was more profitable for you
to sublease
to just lease it and not go through with your passion.
Right.
That's kind of sad.
It's sad, but it's a numbers thing, you know. It's like you got.
It is a numbers thing.
And
it all is a game. and it all is a game. And it all is a game. But me, having worked in that industry now for over 20 years, hearing things that automate and do I'm like, holy buckets, are you kidding me? Like, that is.
So you want me to tell you on a retail scale how I took it to the next level?
I mean, no, you have. At this point, I feel like you should be careful because there's people listening.
I don't
these
care.
Are great ideas.
Everything has already been documented. I already have patents. So if they try to steal me, that's what, the only reason why I'm talking about it is because I already have a patent. And I have everything documented.
Well, good. No, these are all fantastic ideas, and what is so special about them is this is pre-COVID.
Yeah. Like
and
I literally,
when COVID happened, I'm going to tell you this. When COVID happened, my whole dynamic of taking care of and waiting and serving and taking care of people, it completely changed. Yeah. And took on a different format. And I worked for restaurants, actually I've worked with 3 restaurants in the last year, and 2 of them have closed their doors. Yeah. Because of COVID.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a lot, like Kobe's Steaks down in Addison's been open for 40 years, and they closed their doors permanently.
Wow.
A friend of mine.
God, I used to love that.
Hard stuff. Hard stuff, man.
Jordan Zaharko, a friend of mine, used to be their bar manager forever. Actually, he was
straight out the door to the left.
He was basically family at that place. And
I know I need to go.
I need
to go get some ice.
As far as the owners and everything, and sure enough, man, it's like.
Thank you.
40 years and COVID shut them down, dude. And you want to talk about a place that was constantly fucking busy, and they still couldn't afford to stay open. Well, I don't know if it was that they couldn't afford it. I don't know the details, but yeah, either way, COVID affected them that hard.
So to that exact thing from like in recent time, because obviously I was working for AT&T DirecTV. And I've talked about this. I think I've touched about it on the podcast before. But 90% of our business was sports. So guess what? The first thing happened with COVID. Yeah. All the sports was gone, and we're talking 90% of your business is COVID. I mean, is sports. And
90% of your
90% of your business
now COVID.
Is now COVID. Exactly right.
Oh, shit. Yeah, no doubt, man.
Yeah, so 90% of the business was COVID. You got me fucking saying it. I know.
It's kind of true,
right?
Might as well. So 90% of the business was COVID. So what happened? What had happened
was and even before the COVID and everything happened, I started looking at because I started slowly taking over the numbers, right? Mm-hmm. Not because I wanted to, but because I kind of didn't really have a choice. Yeah. You all right over there?
Yeah, I'm good.
You look like you're dying.
Some stout, some tart shit. Strawberry.
So I realized, and I sat down with all the executives, and we all had a talk, and I said, look, there's 3 things in business, and I learned this from The Profit, the show, which I love. People, product, and processes. And I said, we have great, amazing people. We have great sales team. We have great leadership. We have a great product for the market that we're in. It's the best and / the only one that's out there. And I said, the only thing that we're missing is processes. And I go, everything that we've been doing has been done with Excel spreadsheets. And you don't know if that Excel spreadsheet, when you're dealing with 10 to 12 different countries, you don't know when the last time it was updated. You know what I mean? And you don't know if the data's been stepped on and all that sort of shit. So I was like, okay.
It's kind of like Coke. How many times has it been stepped on before it got to me?
Right, exactly. You don't know if the shit's pure. The shit could be fuck.
You cut this shit with baby laxative, motherfucker. Now I gotta take a shit. I'm just kidding. I have no idea what the process is for cocaine. I'm just sorry.
So
I digress.
So a part of what I did was trying to automate their system, and moving from Excel spreadsheets into what's called smart sheets, and everything was basically updated in real time based on the information that they provided, and so we didn't have to worry about information being stepped on and information being, that was inaccurate, invalid data, blah, blah, blah. But, yeah, so we started making, obviously data decisions and decisions with the business and everything else based on the information that we had through these. And we had real-time charts and all that sort of stuff. But, yeah, it's just, automation and all that sort of stuff. And we also worked with AI, and I'll save that for when she gets back in here because she was...
Shit.
Yeah, blow your fucking mind.
Okay, yeah. My mind is so blown right now. Just looking at the fireplace and those crazy flames down there.
Yeah.
Yep. Kind of bougie in this motherfucker.
It kind of got warm in here, or is it just me? Or is it just the alcohol setting?
No, I'm good. Yeah, it's the alcohol. You know what I'm saying? It's
I turned it up earlier because it was at like 67, and I turned it up to 70. And
Kayla says it's heavy moisting in Frisco right now. Frisco, Texas, not Frisco, California. There's a Frisco here too.
I know, which throws me for a loop when the rap songs start talking about Frisco. I was like, what?
When did they
Tupac?
know about that shit?
Tupac knew about Frisco before Frisco was even a thing.
You'd be surprised how old Frisco is.
Yeah?
Believe it or not.
Hey, Kayla, what's the research on Frisco? I need the heritage.
I need Frisco to spit in a tube. We need to send it to Ancestry.com?
Yeah.
Yeah. We're going to do a DNA test on Frisco right now. All right.
Oh,
whoa.
It just went to the ghost chair.
Yeah.
Did you see that?
Did you see that? Something tried to speak on that. That was a fucking haunting in Devin's house. In Devin's studio. Somebody wanted to. Whoa, it did it again.
Oh, shit.
Oh, it's fucking crazy, man.
Yeah, we'll just put it right there.
So, be really. So, is there
all right, here
somebody
she
here?
is.
I don't know who's.
Oh, you didn't get it from the little ice machine.
It's okay. I had.
It's okay.
No, but I found a straw and you're a fucking liar. So,
Yeah, I told you it was going to be 12 feet long. You want to sip it from the fucking outside?
Yeah, that's.
all I cared about
straw.
was, I said, do you have a straw? And you were like, no.
And no, I said,
mean,
yes, I have a straw.
No, I don't have a straw.
If my straw didn't have, if my
it's
straw didn't have
fine.
smoothie in it, I'd
Look at this. Look at this. Look what I can do. Look what I can do.
What
Hang
can
on,
you
this.
do?
Go.
Jesus.
Yeah, but you're like fucking half a mile away.
As soon as that ice is
And
melted,
then I can tilt my head and I still can do this. And then
it's gonna poke you in the neck. Watch.
look at that. It's beautiful. You don't.
You can't even see it. Actually, your microphone's so
Yeah.
big it fucking hides it.
Looks like you're drinking out of the microphone.
It's the
I know, right? Hold on, I'm drinking a microphone.
It's the condom on my microphone
what kind
that's
of
so
microphone
big.
is that? That's just fucking liquor coming out.
There
That
you
is
go, sir.
shit. Like,
Here you go, sir.
What?
Make it a stir stick. It's a stir stick.
Got it.
It's a stir
make it a
stick.
stir stick.
It's a stir stick.
know this was
Stir stick straw. We even have ginger beer, Kroger non-alcoholic genuine taste.
Yeah, I'm good with that.
You know what? I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try it.
I will never forget.
I'm gonna sample it.
I was telling
Sample it.
these millennials about ginger beer, and they're like, "What % alcohol is it?" I'm like, "Oh, bless your fucking."
They don't understand.
And I told them,
At all.
I go, it's the same as root beer. And then they're like even more fucking confused.
It's like
I'm gonna say that next time. It's the
like
same as root beer
Same as
because
root
that's
beer.
the truth.
it's a weird.
That's great.
It's a weird version
Yeah.
of ginger ale.
It's terrible.
It's
What's wrong with you? Don't ask these questions.
They're underage. That's what's wrong with them.
Where do we send people like that ask questions like that? Like they have to have their own colony. That way they can all
To your mom.
thrive somewhere. Where do we send them?
Your mom's.
No. No, because that doesn't work. Trust me.
You leave there with more problems than you started. Shit. At
Amen.
least at Devin's mom.
Only at mine.
Send them to Devin's
Liz's-
mother's
Liz's.
house.
Fucking Devin.
Well, in all fairness, that woman was able to withstand a horrific house party when you were in your early 20s.
she suffered through way more than just just multiple horrific house parties, not just one.
The one that I've heard of, that I know of.
I'm trying to remember.
I've yet to be with. Yeah, no problem. I've yet to be with one where they've jumped off the roof. I feel like that has happened, though. I am surprised nobody's been bit by a copperhead at their house. They got them in their backyard.
No,
bad.
dude, they got them in the front and the back.
Drunk fuckers just walking around that backyard, man. Shit.
Yeah.
Oh no.
My mom's house is like fucking Martha Stewart threw up, like for real. Like it's got.
Still never forget crashing that fucking your next door neighbor's party and stealing their fucking beer. I walked out.
Caroline, I'm
Sounds
sorry.
like some shit I would do.
This is mine. Yeah. No, my boy like grabbed a case of beer as we were leaving, and they're like, "No, man, I don't think that's yours." And he was like, with all serious, "No, we came with this, man." He's like, "No, I don't think it was." He's like, no, we really came with it. And sure enough, we walked out with fucking almost an entire case of beer. And that, like, then
I think only like 2 had been.
I don't know if they just didn't want to mess with us, or if they just like if he was convincing enough to say, "Hey, all right, you know what, y'all can get it." Like,
right.
I'm just saying,
that's crazy.
At that age, if I spent money on a case of beer, I'd been like, "No, motherfucker, you ain't taking that shit. I don't care."
You know, Caroline. She still hates me for that fucking day, and I'm like, it wasn't even me. I didn't do it.
They let us walk out. I don't know what to tell them.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's not like we made them. We just said, "Hey, this is our beer," and they're like, "Oh, okay, sure, if you want to." I didn't even drink beer. Like,
I know neither one of us fucking drink beer.
Angelo did.
Apparently, Angelo did.
Drank beer that night.
Yeah, we all did.
We ended up at Goatman's Bridge that night. I'm pretty sure.
We did.
Yeah.
And remember, we picked up a fucking.
Are you sure
armadillo? Do you remember that?
Yeah, are you sure that's not the night we scared Angelo and they broke the fucking cooler?
Shit, it might have been.
I mean, we came.
No, it was just you and me, though.
Okay.
You, me, and Angelo.
All right. Well, there was one night they were walking up, man, and we jumped out from behind these trees, and Angelo ran off so hard he yanked the handle off the cooler, just broke it clean off. It didn't let go of it. Like, where are you dragging a cooler to?
Do you care to go into that event? I was just showing Devin something on my phone to see if he cared to go into that event. Just something that came up. Actually, it was a few days ago, a national event. No.
You know where I want to go?
It might be. Yeah, that's going to take us to a negative, dark side.
And then what's that?
Nothing positive is going to come from that.
Nope.
Okay.
Was it political?
Nah, not really.
Okay.
No.
I want to go to that dinosaur exhibit, that Jurassic Park thing.
I'm gonna
Frisco.
find something useful for us.
It's like a pop-up thing. It's huge, and it's a fucking Jurassic Park like live animatronic thing. I want to take the kids to it.
Who is putting that on? Who's sponsoring it or anything?
Jurassic Park.
Jurassic Park.
I don't know.
Motherfucker, that don't exist.
Have to Google.
That was a movie. All right, Chris Friday, if you're listening, better pay attention, because I know he listens from time to time.
Chris Friday.
Uh-huh.
Is he the one that was going to find out what happened to USAChemicalSupply.com?
Oh, was he? He was. Yeah, I don't know if he was doing that or not.
Was that him? He was like always a good show when Andy's on. I was like,
yeah. That's him. Yep.
Okay, Kayla, if you're looking it up, who's putting it on? Because Devin wants to know. I told him Jurassic Park. You know what I'm saying?
Well, the reason why I asked
the fucking island failed, so they moved them all here, and shit's. We're gonna have
From what I heard,
T-Rex running
and I'm not going to go into too much details because I do know some confidential information I probably can't talk about. But
you already did.
No, I just said that I know information. I'm not going to talk about what the information is. I can talk.
But you already
say the information.
You already lathered it with your butter.
So I heard that Mark Cuban, Shark Tank, bought or acquired. I think it was one of the Shark Tank deals. An animatronics dinosaur related. That's why I'm asking who is the, because it would make sense because he's obviously local.
Good for him.
Right.
Yeah, that's why I'm curious because it might play into something else that I'm working on or that I might be working on later.
I wouldn't doubt it.
Good for Mark Cuban.
No, here's the thing. I wouldn't doubt it because he's been kind of less and less and less active in the Shark Tank roles over the last few years and a little bit more concentrated locally, community.
I mean, the man
Mavericks.
has how many since Shark Tank began? How many businesses has that motherfucker invested in? Like,
lots.
He's probably
plenty busy. Yeah,
I know he's got people for people, and their people have people.
Right.
But still, that motherfucker got to get exhausted at some point. He's the manager of the Mavericks too. Yeah. Fuck. And then he, never mind. I'm gonna go into my political.
He is heavily. He is.
Is he political? What's he political about?
He supports. Okay.
What's he supporting?
No, you know what? He's all.
You already opened
The Mavericks withdrew the national anthem from their games for a spell, and Cuban did it before others did it.
And the Stars stood up and said, because they play at the same area, the Stars like, it ain't happening with us, homie.
Yeah. Well, good.
Cuban.
Whoa.
Willow. Oh my God, this dog. Come on, Willow. Come on, baby.
Come on. Easy, killer.
Let's go. Come on, baby.
Run downstairs.
Come on, let's go. Come on, Sam. Come on. Let's go.
She knows you're tricking her. She knows it.
Come on.
She knows you're tricking her. She's like, you ain't gonna get me, homie.
Yeah, I faked her out. Go in the bedroom. Sorry.
Yes, Cuban is. I mean, number one, he's and not that I completely blame him, but from billionaire to billionaire, he's anti-Trump. He's big anti-Trump.
Yeah. Oh, dude, him and Trump like hated each other.
I know.
Yeah. So that was kind of given.
Yep.
And I think they both talked shit to each other, didn't they?
I'm sure Trump has said his select words about Cuban.
I know that they both had one had Celebrity Apprentice, and the other one he goes and Trump talks shit. He's like, "Hey, your show sucks. It's not even rated as high as Celebrity Apprentice." Blah blah blah.
Shark Tank, I think, is pretty cool. I just like to see new ideas.
Well, it wasn't Shark Tank. He had another show that was similar to Celebrity. See, and that's how bad it was. None of us could come up with the fucking name of it.
They definitely went toe for toe.
They did
for a spell.
They did.
Yeah.
Want to be apprentice
in the business.
Want to be apprentice.
But they did. They did. They went toe for toe in the business world, outside of the cameras, and then also on the cameras too. PR.
Oh yeah.
So it's definitely been a long-standing thing.
Yeah, they've had
some
heat. They've had some feuds between them. So
big egos.
I've never been a Mavericks fan.
I liked them when Dirk was on the team.
I give Dirk respect because he played sick and they got a championship. But Dirk was just not he was a franchise. He is a great player. He belongs in the Hall of Fame, but he led them to a finals, and they aren't the Mavericks are not. I don't know what it. I don't know exactly if they can't just put the winning combination together, but Dirk by himself was not enough to carry them to another championship.
Correct.
And the only reason...
And they had Dirk and Nash at one point, and I thought for sure,
if they would
over.
If the year after, if I'm not mistaken,
did.
The year after they released Nash Suns won the championship.
Exactly, and I was like,
I thought it was the stupidest decision. He won league MVP 2 years in a row.
Trust me, bro. I was like, dude, we're going to fucking kill it this year. We got Dirk, we got fucking Nash.
And I'll tell you right now, a bunch of people are gonna be like, "Shut the fuck up," know. But dude, if they would have kept Nash,
fuck sports.
If they would have had Nash, they would have had the championship a lot sooner.
Oh yeah.
And the thing is Dirk. That's what took so long for them to get to that, because Dirk was not enough to carry them to the championship by himself, except for those circumstances that year. I give it to him because I remember they talked about how sick he was, and he played through the finals being sick as fuck.
Yeah,
and they still won. So I give that to him. But yeah, it's I like Dirk as a player, but the Mavericks will never do it. They'll never be it for me. They got their championship, and I'm more than confident they will probably never have another one.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
And that was in 2011. Am I not mistaken? That they went and they made the world champs. Was 2011? I'm almost positive.
I thought it was prior to that.
No.
Further back than that.
2011.
Yo.
That's
worth a shot. That's worth a shot. Come on, guys. It's shot time, sirs. The lady got it right.
Good job.
The lady got the sports material correct.
And,
Oh, that's right, because they just did a 10-year celebration not too long ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, they did. You're right. You're
I
right.
don't see them winning it for another 10 years. I see a 20-year streak where they don't win that.
Ugh.
And
Just like the Cowboys.
If I'm wrong, so at
Right.
if
they were hot in the 90s.
50
now they're
years old
just done.
on my 50th birthday, I'll stand up and be like, I told you the Mavericks weren't going to get another championship.
Yeah.
Yeah.
God, what do we do, man? We live in the great state of Texas, right? Everything's bigger and better in Texas.
Except for all of our sports teams.
We've got the Texas Rangers for baseball. We've got the
doing
Dallas Stars for hockey.
Nice.
We've got the Dallas Mavericks for baseball. We've got the Dallas Cowboys
Love my Stars.
for
Love my
football.
Cowboys.
We've got so many
what they're doing.
sports teams in this state of Texas, and nobody is bringing the shit home.
No.
Why? Why? ¿Por qué? I want to know por
The
qué.
Texans won't switch their head coach. I don't know if they did. I don't know if they did this year. So Houston Texans, there's a big reason there because they just can't seem to put a winning formula together. Cowboys, well, we all know it's Jerry. That's the only common denominator over the last 20 fucking years. He's the reason. What's his name? Left way back in the day when we were killing it.
Oh, Jerry Jones. Oh no, Jimmy Johnson.
Jimmy Johnson.
Jimmy Johnson.
Shit, he fucking
awesome.
He ran Parcells out of town.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Parcells had a little gas left in his tank. I know he wasn't, the coach he was at one point, but he was,
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of the driver's seat, Jerry. Like, you know
Well,
what I'm saying? Like, you
problem
can't
is
be
Jerry's-
talent coach, fucking GM, owner, and fucking coach all at the same fucking time.
He needs to hire a GM. He needs to stop trying to be the fucking GM.
That'll never happen.
Hire a
Never
GM.
happen.
I know.
Never happen.
Yeah, and then everybody, I think that's an overwhelming majority in Texas is if they got rid of fucking Jerry Jones, like, yeah, people would support the
Or
Cowboys.
if Jerry Jones would listen to somebody other than him fucking self. You know what I'm
right?
saying?
Yeah, he knows best because it's his dollars.
Do you know what he reminds me
he
of?
does have a lot of money.
He does.
Do you know who Jerry Jones reminds me of?
Who?
This is weird, but this is how it works in my mind, in my weird, encapsulated, friendly mind.
Tell us.
Jerry Jones is like Prince Charles in America.
How so? Prince Charles hasn't done shit for nobody, nothing, nowhere.
Well,
He ain't
but
built nothing.
he's entitled to shit. He's entitled to a lot of shit. As
Yeah, but
soon
he's entitled to
as
his
his
work
mom's
for it.
like hexed off, he's gonna be the king of England. She's 95 right now. Now Jerry Jones, he owns a lot of stuff in Texas, especially a sports team, Dallas Cowboys. Hello. But I'm just saying that Jerry Jones, he's got this like business figure about him, but
Well, he is.
man,
he is the business. He's
him
the
and
brains
Prince.
behind the business.
I mean,
But it's funny though.
guy
No,
is
do
a
it.
good businessman.
He's a great businessman. He's a
Do
great-
Jerry Jones or Prince
marketer.
Charles, it'll make you laugh anytime. Anytime you need a good laugh, just be like, "Mah."
Yeah.
America. Sorry, why do I keep fighting with this microphone?
Because you forget it's there.
Boom,
You're like,
boom, every time. I'm gonna move it off to the side. Christina has it. It goes off to the side. So,
You need to get mittens for her hands.
I know, right?
I'm like a cat. I'm like a cat. I don't know. I just anytime things are in front of my face, I'm just god damn.
She doesn't like cylindrical things in
Shit.
front of her face, apparently.
Shut up. I've got something cylindrical in front of my face right now, and it's fixing to go up your nose.
Stop it!
We fixing to do one of them Egyptian procedures up your nose and get your brain and pull it out your brain.
Don't they call that a lobotomy or something?
I believe
No,
that's
it's
what they call it.
Mummification. When
Mummification.
They up your nose and they pull the brains out. Of you.
Yeah, they did that shit, dude.
Yeah, they had a tool that went up your nose
Nasty.
and they pulled your shit out and put it in a
Nasty.
fucking jar, preserved your organs in a jar so they'd go with
Isn't that
you.
terrible?
I'm sorry, but my brain is not fitting through my fucking nose.
It's not like you're alive to fucking feel it.
Why
I'm
would
just saying, it can only stretch so much.
why
You're trying to say my brain is this big?
why should anyone's brain go through their nose?
The mummies
Why?
that they've exposed,
Why?
they don't have any skull fractures. The skull's all intact. How do they get the brain out then?
It turns
separate
to
the head.
mush. It turns to pudding.
Plops
They
out
wait
back.
24 to 48 hours. They wait till it has
Look
gone
up
to
ancient
decomposition.
mummification and let me know what you find out, because it's that's
What they
that's how
do.
They go up and they go whoosh, and they start.
They whisk the fucking brain.
Like it's eggs.
No.
I mean,
So is it over easy or is it
No.
sunny side? Is it sunny side up?
No, they whisk
I don't know. Ask Hannibal
the brain
Lecter.
like a yolk.
Ask Hannibal
That's what he
Lecter.
Is it
said.
scrambled?
That's what he
Hannibal
said. They
Lecter
whisk that
probably
shit like
knows.
a yolk.
If I throw some, can we fry it? Everything's better fried. You know what I'm saying?
Everything is.
No.
Throw some breading on it. Fucking call it a
Right.
day.
No.
Fried brain.
They might even serve it at the fair next year. Who knows?
Yeah,
Or this
fried-
year. Shit,
fried.
it's coming up.
fried brain week.
Oh, that's fucking.
Oh, that's crazy.
Mhm.
All right,
love it.
so Christina,
Hello, sir.
you didn't talk about what you wanted to talk about, and all your grievances and all your stuff you wanted to get off your chest.
Yes, I know.
See, you thought I would forget, but I didn't.
I know.
Oh
No.
shit!
No, it's funny because I just got a message from one of my friends, and he's like, "How messed up are you, Christina?" I'm like, sitting here going, "You know what's funny is I've only had two drinks.
What's funny?
Yeah, that's it.
I've only had 2 drinks,
That we're pretty much all liquor.
but exactly.
Yeah.
That was a tall ass.
Well, no, that's not
Devin
the
drinks-
bottle.
Fucking
That's
Devin
not
drinks
the bottle.
fast. Devin drinks fast, and
That's
you
not
were
the bottle.
already outrunning him.
Yeah,
in that
she-
first
I know,
drink.
I was.
Yeah, she
And
did.
so thank you, my friend. I know you're watching.
I've been.
Yeah, no, I did.
Shit.
I got
No more drinking games. That's
It
what
was
I gotta
good.
say.
It was
Like,
good
right?
Crown Royal.
Yeah,
It was good
I-
Crown Royal. It doesn't matter. I'm safe and I'm sound and I'm amongst friends. But so to go back to the story. So
Let's talk about it.
yes,
Like to hear it?
let's talk about
Here
it.
you go.
No, you guys are going to appreciate this, and to be honest with you, I really would appreciate your feedback. Okay,
I
so
hate that word. Corporate America has made me hate the word
Feedback.
or circle.
no. I
let's
use the word.
pivot.
I use the word feedback
Oh, fuck
openly.
pivot.
Like
We're not
I
playing basketball, we ain't
genuinely just
pivoting.
want to
Yeah,
know
no
what
shit, this
you
isn't
think
sports.
and what you you feel. So so anyways,
Yeah.
okay.
Ah, sorry, my bad.
What,
Yes.
Devin, you're fired.
The floor is yours.
It's
Thank
his
you.
show. How's that?
I'm fired from my own
Okay.
fucking show.
Hey man, I got a
So-
I got an
Hey,
application.
speaking of
you can be on my show, bro. It's all
Steve
good.
Jobs, he got fired from his own fucking show too.
A few
Apple.
times.
All right,
Yeah.
all right.
Yeah, you're right.
We digress.
Okay, sorry. Go ahead.
It's fine.
Similarities.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So
Story time.
I entered into what I now consider
Monogamous relationship. Sorry.
monogamous relationship
Oh, you
Oh
entered.
shit.
with somebody that was a friend of mine for probably like 9 months, right?
Uh-huh.
And before our relationship actually happened,
So you met them
We
9
had-
months before the relationship.
we had just a friendship before the relationship. And the relationship was very brief.
And
But
so-
anyways,
and it was a young friendship too. 9 months is not that, but it's not like we went way, way back, right?
correct.
Okay.
So the whole friendship, relationship, everything goes back 9 to 10 months. That's all the old it is. Thank you. All right. So
This deserves another drink.
So this gentleman, after being close friends for like 8 to 10 months, proceeds to tell me, "Hey, I have strong feelings for you. I would like to have a relationship with you. I am attracted to you. I think you're
And-
great." Da 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 da.
Question real
And-
quick. Nothing happened during like to
Correct.
Okay, all right.
Nada. Not a kiss. Not a hug. No. Nothing.
No strings attached type thing. Nothing like
No,
that. Friends with benefits.
absolutely,
All right.
positively.
All right, I'm tracking.
That's
Big game hunting. I'm tracking.
okay. That's okay.
What you hunting, fool?
That's okay.
Okay.
I'm following.
So
Yeah.
then what happened?
So then what happened? He unloads on me. I have all these feelings for you. I want a relationship with you. I want to be with you. Blah blah blah. So I had been single, God, I don't know, far too long.
15,
like 2 years.
15 and a half minutes.
2 years. 2 years. I'm like, yo, like him.
I feel you.
Okay. So we'll give this a try.
Prettier.
Let's give this a try, you know?
Right, yeah.
So we give this a try.
Tell us about it.
We give this a try. It fails. And so I didn't hear from him for like 6 weeks.
How did it fail? We were just getting started.
No, I dropped it off because y'all are popping and locking it without me.
When you say give it a try, when you say, wait, you gave the relationship a try, or and how long did it last? How are we talking?
It lasted about 8 or 9 days. I can't remember exactly, but it wasn't 10.
So 8 or 9 months lasted 8 or 9 days
in the relationship.
Wow.
So
a super strong friendship,
right?
Couldn't make it through a relationship.
Well, you say super strong friendship, but there's 8 to 9 months is
not
young.
That's not.
Like I've got people that I go like back 20, almost 20 fucking years. You know what
I'm saying? I mean, I agree, but what I'm talking about is in terms of dating and getting to know someone. This was a potential like person to date and be in a relationship with.
Right.
So in the terms of that, not just a friendship, in terms of dating someone or getting to know someone or considering someone to date,
right,
8 or 9 months of getting to know them very personally is a lot of time. Unfortunately, it resulted in like 9 or 10 days of a relationship. And then it isn't, I'm just going to stop that.
So hold on. Did it go slowly south, or did it just fucking drop off like a...
We actually had a great relationship.
Okay, no, I'm talking about once you decided to consummate the relationship and take it to the next step.
Right.
Did it go great, then all of a sudden just fell fucking south, or did it just automatically just start falling?
Did you fake it, or did you actually say boo in his ear?
Neither. It was a great relationship from my standpoint across the board. It was great. It was fine.
I wonder what his feelings are.
Right?
It went south. It went south because of another female just being jealous. Okay, so another female being jealous. Hold on.
Let's explain that situation, because there was no mention of any female. Now all of a sudden you're bringing another female in. All right, now we need to hear the backstory.
She's my neighbor. She lives below me, and
how does this relationship have to do with your neighbor that's below you? I feel like there's so many details in the fucking story.
Because I met him through her, and she found out we were a thing after the fact, and she got
Do you say she
pissed.
lives underneath you, right? She heard the bed spring. She heard the bed like hitting, yeah.
Smack.
And she saw him leave.
You guys want to think that, but that's not how it was.
She's like,
no,
motherfucker.
Before he and I even slept together. Okay, yeah, great. Haha, we slept together. But before we slept together,
I mean, it happened.
She was already outside my building.
35 plus, it happens.
She was already being cray-cray. Okay?
All right, hold on. Kayla said, you mentioned his feelings about you. What was your feelings about him?
Thank you, Kayla. That's a great question.
Yeah.
What were my feelings about him?
There's so many details she's leaving out.
Kayla, you pinned my ass. Good job.
She's been drinking.
What are my feelings about him?
Cannot be held responsible.
What are my feelings about him?
Yeah. Right now.
That's a great question.
So you somehow met him through your downstairs neighbor, I'm assuming, right? Is that a good, safe assumption? How did you...
Hold on. Let's go to Kayla's question first, and then what you're saying.
Okay.
So Kayla says, you mentioned his feelings about you. What was your feelings about him? Kayla, to answer your question, what was my feeling about him? Because we had such a close friendship, I thought that I understood him, and I thought that there was like all this trust that was there. And unfortunately,
you didn't
there wasn't.
Him? Was he speaking Australian?
Good night, Mike. Putting all the shrimp on the barbie.
No, but what?
My feelings about him, I felt like I could trust him, but I don't feel like I can trust him anymore, and that's really sad.
No.
But when you felt
it's a big deal for me because that's the first person and only person I've put my energy into in 2021. I haven't bothered with nobody's ass in 2021 because I can't handle y'all's ass in 2021. Y'all fucking crazy.
Hey, just look at it this way. The Mayans might have had it wrong. December 21st, 2021 or 2012 might have been backwards. We might have
21.
fucked it up. Could be this year. I'm just saying Biden's in the fucking office, Woody. Shit. Play that clip and I'll show you the end times right now. Stacked with spaghetti sauce and shit for carts and forklifts and men and women in control and shit. I don't know what the fuck he was spitting about, man.
Kayla said, girl, it's only June.
Like, you know, hey, you've seen those memes.
Keep the faith.
You've seen those memes when it's like, I don't know
Keep
how
the
it says.
faith. That's right, girl.
It like shows somebody and then it's like a real sarcastic answer like, this motherfucker's spitting. Like if you had an Alzheimer's patient and like, it shows her, and then you see Biden say something, and then all of a sudden that Alzheimer's like, oh yeah, this motherfucker's spitting. Like that motherfucker is a dementia patient walking around, and then did you know there's Republicans pushing to have him a cognizy test done on him,
just like they did with Trump.
I get it. I get why they're doing it, but fuck, man, if you aren't realizing what you're doing, if he gets found incompetent, look who the fuck is. And you know what?
Yeah, somebody that hadn't done shit. It was supposed to be in charge of the border, and she hadn't done goddamn thing.
I have no problem with seeing a strong female leader that can truly is diplomatic and truly can lead this country. But I tell you right fucking now, Kamala Harris if she ends up being the first woman president, will be a disgrace. Period. It really will. I'm sorry, but she does not represent all that's strong in women. I'm just saying. She refuses to visit the border.
I know,
and it makes me sick. The hypocrisy, it makes me sick. It really does.
Well, the thing was, she was given an assignment 6 months ago, or I don't even know how many months ago. It was like
the culprit's back.
Oh shit!
I'm putting my legs out right now.
She was waiting by the door. Literally, she was so angry.
I know. She can get.
She is
happy in the same pants she got mad in.
She can.
Excuse me. I just totally.
Cool. How many people do we have watching? How many eyes?
We still got the same 6 we have watching every fucking.
You know what? You know what? Thank you guys so much. We appreciate it. And if there's anything you can think of to throw in, toss in, that's what it's all about. Anytime, every time.
You all should like inbox us and see and like tell games. Tell your friends and then tell your friends to suggest games they want to see us play. As long as it doesn't involve me getting
as long as it's clean.
Wasted. Oh, clean shit. Fuck.
Right.
Well, okay. Clean, yes. I mean, like, as in, like, we all have to keep our clothes on, but like, the answers aren't clean. You saw what we did with the Mad Libs and my answers, like, anally violating my penguin and fucking sodomizing my cow.
Do you want to play a game?
What game we gonna play?
We could play any game you want to play.
Puts the jab in its skin or else it gets the mask again.
What?
You haven't seen the
Fauci
meme? They put his face on Buffalo Bill and it says it puts the jab in its skin or else it gets the mask again.
Wow.
Like, for real.
That's funny.
I'm no
Gavin says to play Truth or Drink.
Nope, I gotta drive home tonight. That's a big negative. We played Never Have I Ever 2 weeks ago, and
I strategically chose all the questions that I knew everybody would.
I drank a lot.
No,
I drank a
let's
lot of water.
Let's at least do it for.
You answered a lot more than I fucking
I
did. And
we could do it. We could do it for 10 minutes. 10 minutes.
No,
10 minutes.
Because I drank way too much. I drank water. I drank water that night, and I still got to the house. Oh,
come on. We're going to be fine. We're only a short ways into this podcast. And you're wearing glasses, fucking sunglasses with fucking
because these goddamn
heart-shaped fucking pendant shit on him.
I'm shining bright.
Andy, what the fuck are you doing?
I'm not gonna let those motherfuckers block my shine. Shit.
Dude,
My
Andy.
future's so bright, I need to wear shades.
Yeah, but shades with a fucking heart on the side and rhinestones.
I'm such a fucking
Andy.
badass that I can wear hearts with rhinestones on them and still.
God damn it, Andy. Look at your face.
I look at
your
my face. I look in the mirror every day. I put these glasses on and I say, look at those shiny motherfuckers,
With a big old heart.
Do you know why I wear sunglasses?
With a heart?
Why? Because my future is fucking bright. You know
That's great. What does the heart have to do with it? What does the heart do with it? Do you have a charity for children in Somalia?
No, because I'm
Is it the kids that don't have shoes or food at night?
I wear diamond hearts because I'm spectacular and it makes you ask these questions.
That's terrible because you should really have an organization to help support kids.
An organism.
You should really have an organism.
An organism
have an organism
to support
kids
in Africa for shoes.
Why Africa? What about the people here that are homeless?
10 cents a day. Yeah, why am I?
Why do we got to feed people elsewhere? Why don't we take care of our fucking people here?
No, we're too busy making
Thank
laws
you.
allowing
That's a good thing too. I don't know, man. When I grew up, when I couldn't sleep at night, I saw the infomercials about Africa. I'm sorry.
I know.
I saw them about dogs too. And
yeah, me too.
Glockin was singing in the back.
Like PETA.
That's why I've been like, because I'm fabulous.
We're all so fabulous tonight.
Like forever.
Just so fabulous.
I'm not scared.
Okay. Come on, y'all. Where's everybody at? So
Hey, wait, well, you don't divert and don't
divert.
Try to get out of
and get out of my shit.
Yeah,
out of your story. Are we still talking about that? Right.
You strategically walked away like I'm gonna forget. I'm the host of this motherfucker. I don't forget.
Kerr. So my ex-boyfriend and I took a 7-week break after a 10-day relationship and a 9-month good friendship that wasn't even physical until we hit a relationship.
How long was the break?
7 weeks. And then we got together on Friday. And then Saturday, we were supposed to go out on a date that night. Saturday morning, he woke me up because he had spent the night at my house. And he's like getting ready for work, and he goes, "Okay, I'll talk to you.
Sounds like y'all did it before the Saturday, so it technically started that.
Well, you know what's funny is he slept in. What's funny, y'all? No, y'all need to get your heads right. He slept in the living room, and I slept in my bedroom. So y'all just need to get your shit fucking right. Again? We didn't even sleep together.
What it is, yo.
We did not even fucking sleep together in the same fucking bed.
Nobody talked about sleeping.
Thank you. But just for the record,
right, go ahead.
So he comes in my room after he slept on the couch. That's usually right. Yeah, exactly. We did. We had some fun. Okay, but he slept there and I slept there. Okay,
and one.
Just so you know, so it's done.
Okay, the bedroom it's done all day.
It did. It happened. It's fine.
Night. What?
It's fine.
And two. Oh, sorry.
There's
just me.
Nothing wrong with it. I mean, we're adults. We're adults. We do what we do. So he slept there. I slept in my room. He wakes me up in the morning. I'm going to work.
Y'all do
have a great day.
Hey, no, she handled that shit like a pimp. She's like, look, you get the booty, but you sleeping on the motherfucking couch. Make sure you dust your shoes off before you get out the house.
So that shit must have not been very good if you're kicking this motherfucking ass to the couch. I'm just saying.
I ain't trying to have no
am a bitch. No, I really am. I am a bitch.
No,
I really am.
Hey, no, you're not.
It
speaks volumes.
My bed is very special to me.
Very sacred, which is why you stay out on the couch, bitch.
Exactly. Nice. Exactly. Trust me, I could have woken him up and drug him to my bed, but I didn't. Anyways, so then he wakes.
Sacred.
He wakes me up and okay, I'm gonna go to work. I'm gonna have a good day. Okay, great. And then it's like right before I go to work, I get like 3 text messages, and he says, babe, I love you. I'm really sorry. Babe, my dad had a heart attack last night. Babe, my dad died. And I'm all like, okay. And this is the start of the day that we're supposed to be like reconnecting and like we have a date and we're going to be talking now.
The fuck are you supposed to do with that?
I know. Like, how do you fucking like...
He did that. I'm not kidding you. Like, I can literally...
You fact check this? Make sure that you check the abyss?
I tried. I looked in the
fake
abyss.
news.
I can see it. I can see
You
it.
know. You
You're fake
fucking
news.
know me,
I know. You're
Devin.
like,
I fucking looked
death
today.
is fake.
I fucking looked today.
Yeah.
I did. I could not find it. I don't know. I don't have enough information to find it.
Hey, Kayla, I know you work with the FBI, CIA.
Come on, bitch.
Look, all I gotta say
reals.
is, again, you've
It's
only
fucked up.
You've only known them
I
for
know.
9 months.
But here's the thing. Here's the thing, though. Here's the thing. Okay, so the whole leaving and finding out thing happened Saturday morning. Okay, so he tells me he went to
Kayla, I'm
Houston.
right there with
He went to
you. I love
Houston.
you already.
He went to Houston. He had to go to his dad's house on Saturday. And so now I'm being gracious on Sunday because I know Sunday is Father's Day. And he just lost his dad. So the last time I hear from him...
timing fucking perfect that he
horrible.
loses his dad right before... Okay.
Right. So we rekindle our relationship right as Father's Day is coming. Right as his dad is supposedly having this heart attack that I haven't confirmed.
But he passed, right? You said?
I can't confirm it.
Okay.
But
I thought you said something that
supposedly-
he had passed. Because then you're like going, okay, so when is the funeral? So where can I send flowers?
that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm trying to say. That's what I'm trying to get at is this person has now completely distanced themselves from me. Mm-hmm. And I haven't reached out, not today, not since yesterday morning, just to send a condolence prayer. And it's just amazing. It's like, really, like you really want to bring somebody back into the picture and say how much you love them and this and that and the other. And then you have something tragic happen and then you have to leave. And then now suddenly you want to push somebody that you love so much away. Like, you can't do that to people. Think about other people too.
So
you know?
let me just ask a really stupid question.
Ask it. I love stupid questions.
Did you background check this motherfucker, make sure he wasn't married? Because
I already know all that.
Sounds like he's married and has a fucking another life that you don't even know about.
No. Hey, man, the neighbor vouched for it. For him. It's all good, dude.
What
the jealous neighbor vouched for him.
What the fuck does the neighbor
know? But Devin,
Yeah,
touche to your hat and to Shamasham. Something is definitely not kosher.
Where there's smoke, there's usually a fire.
Yeah, something's not kosher, something's not right. And Christina is not cool with it either.
No.
Done.
There seems to be like some research needs to be had. That's all I got to say.
Yeah, done.
On both him and his events that had happened. And it's sad that we've come to this point in the world.
And I'm going to say this.
That we have to do that. Because people are so full of shit.
It's 2021.
My mom.
The world's 7 billion people in the world. There's bound to be a ton of fuck ups. Like, you know.
This is what bothers me, though. This is my frustration unlimited is my mother died 20 years ago this year. Mm-hmm. So I have the biggest heart, the biggest empathetic heart of anybody out there. So the second that somebody says.
Very much of an impasse, so he can relate.
So the second that anyone says, hey, my dad, hey, my mom, but especially him being so close to me in that moment, saying, hey, my parent has passed, for you to then block me and push me away after I can relate. Well, I don't mean necessarily like block.
Okay, I was gonna say,
but,
it's like, wait,
but push me away 100%.
Right.
That I can assure you, I've been pushed away 100%. When I can relate and understand, now you're telling me a red flag and something's more wrong. So, fuck you, bitch. I'm on, drink to that.
Suck a bag of dicks.
And you get a bag of dicks, sir.
You can send a bag of gummy dicks anonymously.
Oh, no. I'm going to tell you what. I am so fucking pissed.
$15.
I am not going to be okay with this. And we are not going back to that. And it's done and it's over with. Thank you, Frustration Unlimited, for helping me move on with my life.
Hey, frustration.
Hey.
Since we're talking about sucking on a bag of dicks, frustration.
Andy's going to talk about his personal experience.
I'm just going to let you know, hey, you know, if you're going to suck them, it might as well be a bag full of them. You know what I mean?
That's right. Might as well suck a plenty.
You can, if you ever want to send a bag of dicks to somebody anonymous.
How do you do it?
$15. I think it's between $15 and $30.
This is good information,
sir. I think you can get a bag or you can get a really big gummy one. You send it to it, and it's completely anonymous, and it opens up, and it comes with a note, and it says, suck a bag of dicks, and it's a fucking little plastic bag full of gummy dicks.
You know what's funny?
God, I love that. A lot.
So you remember Nick? Remember back in the day?
Yeah.
Our boy Nick, Greek guy?
Mm-hmm.
We wanted to start a greetings card, but for like the most fucked up.
Yeah, like
instead of like happy birthday, it's like you fucking suck, you get a card, suck a bag of dicks. Like literally, like we in between him and I, like we could probably have thousands of fucking cards. Like I didn't choose you to be my boss, but here we are. Fucking here's a card. I still hate you. You know what I mean? Like just cards that like. I took the time to think about you the opposite way.
The horrible occasion, occasion card.
I just wanted to let you know, when you open it up, my taint smells better than you. Happy birthday.
That's what I'm saying. And so my boy, like, we had, like, this whole list of fucking cards that, like,
you've been left out of the will.
Yeah,
fuck
exactly. You still owe me. Here's a picture.
Hey, or give it a card.
Here's a picture I drew of you.
Or fucked up cards you give to ex-girlfriends. Like,
yes.
Hey, I always wanted you to know that I always liked you to slip into something more comfortable and then open up like a fucking
coma. Exactly. I knew where you're going with that one.
Go fall in a rose bush.
Yes. Take a long walk on a short fucking pier.
Oh yes, they do. And for Valentine's Day, you can actually order a chocolate impression of your lover's butthole. I shit you not.
Chocolate starfish?
They send you a kit. And you can mold your butthole, and you send your butthole off, and they make a fucking chocolate mold of it. Shit you not. Look it up. It's a fucking real.
You are absolutely correct. I've heard of this.
Yep.
It's
you can
true.
cast. You can.
What is the max quantity that I
can chocolate cast your butt?
Your fucking. You can do the same thing with your tits too. Anything you chocolate cast any part of your shit you want to, but the asshole is particularly. You can even do an orange slice, chocolate orange slice with your chocolate casted asshole.
I mean,
done.
Do you know from personal experience or what?
No, heard about it. I heard about it.
I'm too excited about that shit.
Well, it's because I'm in that industry.
Wait, you're in the asshole casting industry?
No. I'm in the.
Do I have to read a script?
I'm in the business of telling you this is what it is. This is what it is.
Is that a typecast?
How does one try out for this role?
So. The thing is, it's like, what's better to give if you're planning to break up with somebody on Valentine's Day? Like, hey, kiss my asshole. Like,
yeah,
there you go, bitch.
Bitch, here's a Hershey kiss for you. Mwah. Mwah. Dude, do you want to hear something fucked up?
We love to hear from you.
I mean, I've heard a lot of shit on this show. I'm just saying.
Valentine's Day. Dude, Valentine's Day 2004. There was a sleet, snow storm here in Dallas, Fort Worth. And I was meeting my then serious college boyfriend for our then serious
2004.
2004. Yeah.
Hold on, let me think back where I was living then. Ooh, that's dark times again. I was living in the hood. I think it was when I was living at Kelly Crossing.
Yeah, man, it wasn't a good time for me either. But so I was in a relationship with a young man in college, and it was Valentine's Day. Dallas, Fort Worth, 2004, we actually saw a sleet and snowstorm freeze that year. And so he and I had agreed to meet in Dallas at Texas Day Brazil to have dinner that night.
Love that place.
That place sounds amazing.
They survived COVID. They survived COVID. Yeah.
And so at the time...
Yes.
All right, cool.
Texas Day Brazil is way better, though.
It is. It is.
For the price? Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, dude. We went to both places recently, and fucking Texas de Brazil blew Fogo out of the fucking water, dude.
Right.
No bullshit.
I ain't been in a hot minute.
Now, getting back to Valentine's Day.
Yeah, we got 2004
So,
Valentine's Day.
Shit froze
Welcome
over.
to squirrels.
Just like it did this last year. Remember
Just
the
like a
freeze we
woman
just
holding on
had
to the past.
in February? No, I'm going to. Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Dude,
Yes.
y'all don't understand. So I got lost, okay? This was because 2004 was before we had GPS shit on the cell phones. So
Yeah.
I think I had printed out where I was supposed to be.
MapQuest? Were you MapQuesting then?
I think so. I think I was map questing.
Fuck, that's like 12 pages of fucking paper
Right.
right there.
Right.
I was printing out Google
Exactly.
directions on a piece of paper. Like,
Yeah.
I think.
But fucking MapQuest was like known like 10-page minimum. And you're going down the street.
But yeah. So I was living in Gainesville up by the Oklahoma border at the time.
yeah,
I
yeah.
drove an hour plus to get to Fort Worth using my MapQuest, my notes. And the weather had sleeted over. The roads were slick.
Yeah.
It was icy. It was horrible conditions this Valentine's Day. I got lost. I had to loophole around. I wasn't on a highway, but I had to go into like a little inner city limit and then loophole around. Well, when I did that, I went around a corner going about, the speed limit was 35-40.
Right.
And I was probably going about the speed limit. Anyways, my vehicle hydroplaned. Okay, hello, Texans. Hydroplaning. Okay?
Wait, on ice?
It doesn't matter.
It ain't called hydroplaning.
People need to be aware of hydroplaning.
Hydroplaning is on rain and only rain.
It doesn't matter. Hydroplaning.
It's called black ice. Whenever
No.
you fucking.
No,
In
you can
yourself.
correction.
Hydroplaning is when you go out to the Midwest and you go out on the plains and you smoke some hydro.
No, both y'all, you need to stop
I
your.
just want you to, the Latin word hydro.
You guys want to arm
means-
wrestle, leg wrestle? What do y'all
means-
want to do?
means
Because
water.
it's fixing to happen.
Hydro means water. When you hydroplane, that means you water plane. You know what plane means? Means you're rising above the surface.
Plane.
So you're hydro.
Hey, Lindsay said they have. Oh, hold on. Let me post
What?
that. Boop. They have chocolate nut sacks too. And guess what's in chocolate nut sacks?
I don't know what that means.
Balls. Ah, balls.
I don't know what that means.
Means you can cast your balls in chocolate, just like your butthole.
Cool.
So basically, you can cast anything you want in chocolate.
You okay over there?
You literally can.
You good?
You all right?
Yeah.
You Gucci?
I just
I'm
don't
good.
have sunglasses like you guys.
Oh, would you like some?
No, I don't want
All right.
sunglasses.
I wear my sunglasses
I'm
at night.
I'm the
Yeah.
I'm
and
the
it's so bright in here.
you
It's like
guys.
the fucking
I'm
daytime
the only
anyway.
person in this studio not wearing sunglasses.
It's funny that
And
there was
it's
a pair
black
of sunglasses
padding.
over there.
There's
There was
something wrong.
A pair of sunglasses over here.
It's
I'm
like when you talk about ambiance in the studio, it's like, no, there's no ambiance. There's just light in your face.
Andy's wearing sunglasses with hearts on them.
Yeah.
bro, those lights are a mile and a half. They're not even like you shouldn't be even looking at a
Them
light.
motherfuckers are bright.
I know
Yeah,
they're bright,
but
but
look
you
at
should be
me.
looking at them.
Feel like you should
This
have,
motherfucker's never worked on set,
need to have
apparently.
like mood lighting and shit. You know
But
what I'm saying?
Andy,
Because
from the moment I pointed out,
we have like twice as many lights. But yes, go ahead. Sorry, Andy. The minute.
no, you have not been remotely uncomfortable for one split second that I have pointed out those glasses.
Because I own everything I do. Like, I
Hey,
have no
own-
shame. I've done some dumb shit in my life. And that's like,
And he's gonna continue to say
Hyphenated.
like
Hyphenated. No, hyphenated, as you should. But no, you are a quirky character, sir.
oh, you have
You very are. You and you know
And that's
what?
why he's
To
part
you-
of the podcast.
And to that, I am your.
Damn it, brother.
You might be a Gandalf, but I am a. I don't know. Who is the weird? I'm Zelda, I guess. Fucking, I don't know. I don't
Look,
know who I'm gonna call myself.
I
There-
can't even
I
read
guess
the
I'm
comments when I
Zelda.
got sunglasses on.
So
I'm
I
like,
know,
fuck.
I know.
I'm gonna call myself Zelda.
I don't know if this is an interview question or if
Legend
this
of
is,
Zelda.
Legend of
but
Zelda.
if you ever like grabbed me and said, "Hey, if you really absolutely had to pick your favorite quality to describe yourself or a favorite word to describe yourself," I know people can be like driven and focused and this and that. The perfect word to describe me, flat out. The perfect word to describe me is animated.
Yes, very animated.
You are.
Yeah, that's me in a nutshell. 100% animated.
I would also throw in the word cerebral.
Immature. I mean, that gets tossed around.
No, cerebral. Like, because I find you to be very thought-provoking. Whatever you say, I find to be very thought-provoking. You're laid back and you're chill, but when you speak, you're thought-provoking.
Oh, I appreciate that. I'm hoping, something small is a bit intriguing. Hopefully, attracts an audience. But yeah, I know some stuff about stuff, but I also like to lay humor on top of that stuff. So we can talk about the Vikings and the star charts and shit. Andy has no chill. She's exactly fucking right. That's why I laughed. She's like, "You're chill. Well, I do chill, but it just depends on the situation."
All right, Andy. So I have a great question for you. Okay, so don't think about your current age. Think about when you were younger, and think about house parties or parties that you went to. What is something messed up or funny that you did to somebody else that you regret now, that you wish you could apologize for?
Oh, no. It didn't happen at a house party. It happened in...
That you wish you could apologize for. And
high school, there was this dude that used to get picked on. And the thing is I was also a person that got picked on top of that. But at the same time, and I don't remember why we were doing it. It wasn't even like, for us, when this happened, it wasn't even a bullying thing either. It wasn't right. I was just doing it because I thought it was fucking hilarious. But I figured out how if you pull the tip off a pen and you blow through it, it would fucking... The ink would do all these crazy art things. I was doing it on the paper, and then dude got up, and somebody's like, "Hey, blow that in his chair so he sits in it." And I blew this gigantic fucking, just huge ink art-looking thing in his chair, and he sat down right in it. It ruined his fucking, his Bugle Boys, it was. I felt really bad about it because the kid all got picked on all the time, anyways. But the thing is he was also nowadays he very well could have been a kid that would bring a gun to school because he got picked on so much. That's why I feel so bad about it. I would go back and apologize. At a party, I never did anything. Parties, I was usually chilling up on the wall, hanging out, while everybody else was drawing dicks on people's faces that passed out and shit. Like, I wasn't into fucking with people. Like, I'll tell you the truth. Like, I get the humor behind it. I really did. But if I pass out at a party and people draw a dick on my face and shit, I don't give a fuck. I'd be pissed off. Man, I just got fucking hammered, saying at 17 years old, of course I'm going to fucking pass out. I don't do this every day. Like, saying it's funny to watch it happen, but I guarantee you if it happened to me, I'd fucking start swinging and throwing bottles. Like, motherfucker, you think this dick on my face is funny? How am I supposed to explain this shit to my mom? I got to go home tonight. Like, yeah, no, I never fuck with people at parties. They pass out, they pass out. I will say, okay, there was one time. Okay, so this wasn't even a party. Where did we go that night? It was I was when I was working the car wash in Louisville, and we had gone out somewhere, and we ended up back at my boss's house, Scotty's house, and this dude I think his name was Rhett. He's no longer around here. Rest in peace, but. He's bad into drugs, and he's a bad alcoholic, etc. And so,
did you hear that?
So he was passed out one night, hammered drunk, and we like, as a matter of fact, like Scotty, I tried to give him a ride home because Scotty didn't want him to stay there. And next thing you know, we're drinking more and more, and I didn't necessarily teabag him, but I came really... Somewhere there is a photo of my nutsack out of my shorts right next to his... So he's passed out like this, like... Oh, and my nuts are like this far from him. And we're sitting there smiling in the photo with my ball sack out of my shorts. I don't know if you consider that a teabag because I wasn't squatting over him, but... to this day, I don't really regret it because it's fucking hilarious. But I just that is the only fucked up shit I've ever done to anybody. I pretended like I was teabagging when I was in a T-Rex, one of those blow-up T-Rexes. I mock teabagged the groom the night before his wedding because he was passed out on a toilet. How I balanced on the toilet in the T-Rex costume on the toilet seat, it wasn't just the toilet.
Let me tell you this.
I don't know.
There is something to be said about people who wear costumes, okay? And a lot of people that walk around, Six Flags, fair parks, whatever, around the world, they have no idea the pain, the sacrifice that those people below those costumes go through. I mean, it is hard to breathe. It is hard to move. It is hard to do everything. It is hot. You are underpaid. Yeah. Kids kick you. They bite your legs. They're terrible.
I was drunk, pouring sweat, standing, balancing myself between two sides of a toilet seat while pretending to teabag as a T-Rex.
Goddamn.
Not being able to see shit while the groom.
Bro, teabag as a T-Rex. Dude, that's like a fucking Liberty Mutual commercial if I've ever heard one.
I think Chris Peterson has they call him Crispy for short. I think he has the footage. Somebody has the footage because they showed it to me when I don't remember when, and they pasted the fucking Jurassic Park music in behind it. It was like bam, 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 bam. And I was like, run! Next thing you know, I'm on the toilet and I'm teabagging the groom because he got so fucked up. We woke up the next day.
Man.
He had an early day wedding.
Oh boy.
The earlier you have it, the earlier you have
Sounds
it, the cheaper it is.
More hungover. Oh yeah.
If you have it on a Sunday and it's earlier, it's cheaper.
Yeah.
And not every single groom goes out and gets completely trashed. And we went to the rehearsal dinner.
Mm-hmm.
He was drinking there. He came out. That's where I told you about Slow and Low. That's where I first fucking drank Slow and Low. He brought out shots of that. Next thing you know, he just disappears. Everybody's asking. We find him on the toilet seat with a trail of clothes from the bed to the toilet. What are you going? That was from last week. Oh shit! That's what I'm trying to tell you. That was from our. That was there. Yes. I gotta pee. Hurry up! Break the seal. But yes, I am comfortable in my own skin, somewhat. I have insecurities just like anybody else.
Oh, absolutely. And you know what I hate?
I just like making fun of them.
You know what I hate is when people are like, "Oh, you're drunk," or "You're this," or "You're that." Well, here's the thing is, you know what? I work a lot, a whole lot, and I take care of my own shit, and I do my own shit, and over half the time, I'm more than wide awake, and on top of that, I battle in an anxiety disorder that is really empowering that I don't even, and I won't take medication for. I won't do it. So I get up extra early every morning just so I have enough coffee, take my medication, get enough water, stretch out. Like I have to do all this stuff just before I go to work. Just because the way my mind, works now after this shit I've been through. And it just pisses me off that people are so fucking rude and so fucking in their own shit. Just whatever your own shit is. Your own shit. Just your own shit. Y'all caught up in your own shit. Just, I need this right now. We need this right now. Great. Good. Me. You know what? This is my job. This is what I do 20 plus years. When you come at me like that, I go, great. I got 20 orders. First come, first serve. Bam, 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 bam. You're all done on a first come, first serve basis. And so, it's just a be kind rewind thing. And we just have to remember, man, that's just the thing, right? Like Blockbuster. Remember that? Remember you used to buy or rent DVD or goddamn what?
This is beginning to sound like a Biden speech.
I'm not.
You got to stack the spaghetti and rewind the noodles.
I'm not trying to go Biden, but no, at some point I get tired and I just go, ugh.
The nice last finished guy
no.
first.
Yeah, no. And it is fine, but no.
Devin
dude,
is getting real up in this motherfucker.
it's horse shit, though. It is. It's
Crown
horse
Mesquite,
shit.
Texas.
Jesus Christ,
Number
man.
2.
Here, Devin, you're my friend.
Devin,
I love you, Devin.
I just got.
Oh, that's funny. Oh, my ex-boyfriend's now that I'm on a fucking podcast, decided to fucking message me. Oh, that's fucking amazing.
let's put him on the air.
Oh, baby.
Let's put him on
Baby.
let's put him on the air. Let's
You're
put him
on live. I said, baby, you're on live. Ah! How much you love me now?
Oh shit, it's about to get real.
I'm on a podcast, baby.
Talking about you, motherfucker.
Definitely don't need these right now.
Right now.
Holy.
How are you?
I'm turning it down. Don't worry.
We live.
Yes.
She's
We are
picking up on
definitely
all
live.
microphones.
Oh, no.
We're
I'm
live,
telling
bro.
you.
We're live right now.
Hey.
For sure.
She's picking up.
Hey. No. Here's the thing is,
Hey, keep your hands
I'm going
down.
to tell you this
Messing up my
right now.
shot.
I'm going to tell you both. I'm going to tell
Blurring my shot. Damn it.
Devin, Andy, and the world. I'm going to tell you this right now. We over. I don't give a fuck what he has to say. We over. Done. I don't play mind games. I don't do sit and wait in the corner like baby from dancing.
Dances with the Wolves.
Dancing
I thought she was gonna say Dancing with the Stars.
I don't do it. I'm not gonna do
Dancing
it.
with the Stars.
I don't do it.
Dancing
I'm
with the
not
Wolves
gonna
is
do
funnier.
it.
Like,
You
this is
are officially fucked, sir. Sir.
Yes, you did
You
do
are
that.
officially fucked.
You did
and
do that.
Fuck you.
It's official now.
It's official.
In case it wasn't official before, at least hey, timestamp. Guess what? So some dude is officially fucked.
At
2 hours on the dot. He's
And you're dead. Ah!
This is
oh my god, this is fucking.
There goes my watch.
Oh
There
shit,
goes my-
he's gonna be blowing you up now. You should,
Fuck him.
You should send him the link.
Fuck you, Charles. Man, fuck you. You're a fucking asshole. You fucked it up.
All right, so what did I miss while I was gone? While I was replenishing.
I hope homie doesn't come and get in the comment section.
Oh, I wish you would. That'd be great.
No.
Andy's being the voice of reason.
Oh my god, he said, my dad's dead. How the fuck should I be? What the fuck, Stu? I don't know. My mom's been dead for 20 years. I don't know. I'm sorry. I guess I'm a little insensitive. I'm just... Okay,
All right,
I'm gonna go
ladies and
plug out
gentlemen
for a
of the
few
audience,
minutes.
how
love
should
you
she
guys.
handle
Bye.
this? No, how should she?
No,
Bye,
handle this?
guys.
not go
Thanks. I
down
need
this
your help.
fucking
Bye.
road.
I'm plugging out.
Where are you going?
I'm gonna go pee.
Oh, okay. She's like, bye, motherfuckers, I'm out.
Holy shit.
Did we just unleash a shitstorm of fucking monumental proportions?
No, we didn't do anything.
She said she had a lot to let.
Hold on. I just want to.
All right.
He's like, what the fuck? And what do you think? What did I just walk into?
Devin,
Yes, sir.
you can hear her laughing from the fucking bathroom. And by the way, yes, it is really thin, like just on the other side of the shower. Like,
Is it really?
Yeah.
Even with the
These
sound?
this sound like
Sound deadening
It's
eight.
like I hear it through your fucking closet or something.
That's funny.
I hang out in the closet a lot. Jesus, man, it is fucking what his. Oh my God, I just don't know what to say. And then Kayla was talking about Ben Affleck.
Yeah, Ben Affleck. What the fuck?
Stop. No, we're not talking about J-Lo and shit. No, stop
Fuck
it.
Ben Affleck. Fuck J-Lo. Fuck all of them.
No, we're not talking about no.
Yeah, like what the hell? Breaking
Stop
news.
it.
Like I give a flying fuck.
it right now. We're not doing.
I didn't care back then when they were together. I still don't care now.
Unless it's like celebrity news for real, like Tupac coming back.
Yeah, Tupac's still alive. If that came back, that'd be newsworthy.
Hey, Black Widow movie's coming out soon.
Yeah.
So speaking of if we want to talk Hollywood and shit, I'll be happy to watch that. Hopefully, well,
Hey, we're
no,
gonna go
I
to
was
the
gonna
theaters,
fuck.
watch it, or what?
Well, obviously HBO Max ain't gonna have it because that's a Disney property.
Well, the reason why I ask is because now that I got AMC shares, they hook it up, and then plus, Caitlin and I went to a badass theater the other day, Cinemark.
Yeah.
Dude, it had recliner chairs.
Oh yeah, they stepped the game up.
But bro, They got frozen Jack and Coke. It is fucking amazeballs.
It's yummy.
Yeah.
It's mighty yummy. Bumblebee tuna.
Bumblebee tuna.
Bumblebee tuna.
For real. Oh shit! Look, that chair was so cozy. Like maybe I need to take a screenshot for you.
Shit went
You
fucking.
You could sit here now. Look, this could be you sitting in that cozy.
Yes, sign up to be a fucking guest on the show. Damn it, go to the site.
Go to the website.
We need more guests.
Go to
Please.
Facebook. Oh, dude! Speaking of, we got an awesome show on fucking Wednesday. So in 2 days, badass show. Fucking yeah. I'm gonna start doing the marketing and advertising for it. But
and just so you know, wait, the badass show on this here.
Yeah, Wednesday, badass guest.
Fuck, maybe. Damn it.
I know.
Is Patrick gonna be here?
I believe so, Patrick. That was one of the stipulations. Patrick was like, I want to be here for when he's here. And he's like, well, what am I going to say? What am I going to do? I was like, just let him talk and then sit back and... So he's a Sagittarius, and I'm Sagittarius. I actually met him at the event that I worked at, the Bassmaster Classic. And this guy and I, dude, we were just...
Oh, yes. Okay.
Yeah, I think I filled you in on it. So he's... a music background. He let me listen to one of his cuts that like hadn't even been released yet, and I was like, dude, this is fucking golden. And just as far as philosophy and all that sort of stuff, him and I were like just fucking.
Hold on.
We hit so.
I know you meant to. I know you meant to say philosophy, but you said philosophy. I love it. Like, this is my philosophy.
Philosophy, bro. Oh, that's good. Philosophy. I like that. Philosophy, man.
As long as your shoes matching your hat, that's a philosophy.
I dig that shit. That's
timestamp philosophy.
Timestamp.
Motherfucker. That's a philosophy. Hashtag philosophy.
Hashtag philosophy.
As soon as I finally get my system finished, I'm gonna take pictures of it and hashtag it philosophy.
I love it, dude.
I thought she had to go to the bathroom. Why
I don't know why
we got
in the
motion
car?
detected at the front door. What the fuck? She pee outside? I thought only dudes do that.
All right, I gotta check.
I don't know the way she getting down, man. She might pee outside. Oh shit. She's like, fuck that motherfucker. I hope he fucking fucks
burn his shit down.
God damn.
No, our party just grew.
It's
all.
that damn whiskey.
We got 4 cars now in the driveway. Party just grew.
Who's out there? Patrick?
Nope. Surprise, surprise, motherfucker.
What? It's at 10 o'clock, man. I got to work in the mornings, dude. Fuck.
Fucking show's just getting started on me. And then it goes back to the chair.
Yeah, like show's just started. Ain't nobody fucking.
Empty chair.
Well, this is a fucking great show. Like, shit balls.
Oh shit,
motherfucker, man! This has definitely been
You never know what you're gonna fucking.
Don't ever leave me alone again.
Don't ever.
Shit.
What the fuck happened?
I was like, I need an adult. Shit. I told you came back.
I literally
into it,
came
man.
back in and
I see homeboy's getting dragged. Like, fuck you, Charles. Like, look, Chuck. Look, Chuck. There's no more me and you, Chucky. Like, shit.
I come back in and I see first message on the screen. What the fuck just happened? I'm like, you tell me. I was fucking gone taking a piss.
Shit went crazy. This motherfucker had like, what am I supposed to do?
Yo,
you all right?
Yo, I'm good.
What up?
Good. Yo, dudes.
Here?
Why you hiding?
Oh, that's why it was OMW. She's like, oh, I'm like, what the fuck?
You.
What? OMW?
What?
On my Wednesday? What?
Hey,
What?
Motro.
Shit.
Yeah.
See?
No, so guys, thank you so much. We appreciate all of your participation.
All of your purchases
All of your
that have not been made. Go to frustrationunlimited.com and buy some swag. Shit.
There you go.
Get some shit, bitch.
Hey, Andy, when are you gonna cut a commercial for us?
I do. Yeah.
It has
I need a sound bed.
been eventful. So yeah. No, dudes, man. Like I'm so happy to like dudes and
Dude, this is so similar to a Biden speech right now.
Oh, which I have queued up, by the way.
Do you have the spaghetti?
I've had it queued up.
Let's play. Hey, ladies and gentlemen.
I was waiting. Hold on. I was waiting for
my dad.
Okay. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, tonight, within the last couple of days, there's been a soundbite of a speech that Biden gave, and I'm sorry, but the fact that anyone voted for this clown, like, I'm not saying that you should have voted for Trump. Don't go and, like, drag me. Trump this, Trump that. But okay, so but if you
mute her fucking mic.
Yeah, let's go ahead and let's mute us and just go ahead and play the clip, please.
All right. She said eat a dick. Hold on, it's coming. All right.
To work for McDonald's and get 3 cents to 5 cents more. Of the Fortune 500 companies, over 350 make you sign an agreement. If you come to work for them, you'll never discuss the wage you make with another employee or you get penalized. Why? So you're doing the same job he's doing and you're doing, and you're getting paid less because you're a woman. They don't want anybody to know about it. And the third thing is, last year alone, $1.2 billion in overtime was denied by hourly workers who are not unionized. $1.2 billion. So you go ahead and you stack spaghetti sauce at a store
in
a supermarket. You control the guy or the woman who brings out the carts on a forklift. What happens? They make you management. You can't get paid overtime.
Oh, it's playing on.
Yeah, you see it happening with labor as well. So the bottom line is, I'm for you because America needs you to grow. We need you. You can't get paid overtime.
Oh, it's playing on.
You see it happening with labor as well. So the bottom line is,
well, we're live, bro. As Annie's still listening to it. I'm sorry. Well, unfortunately, our speakers weren't fucking working, so we couldn't hear the damn speech.
Dude,
fuck.
That was an epic fucking fail. So much for that punchline.
Right? Well, I don't understand because it says, "Oh God, fucking this is the one time Apple's pissing me the fuck off."
No, this is not the one time.
Okay, one of many times.
Like whenever you messed up with the mouse that one time, you're like, "I wish fucking Apple did this." He's either pissed off at Apple or Rectum. Like one or the other.
Rectum, yep.
I mean, sometimes I get pissed off at my rectum too when I gotta go to the bathroom real bad. Like, dude, we're eating healthy.
All right, do we still have an echo?
Yeah, somebody's volume's up.
Somebody's volume's up. Whose volume?
It's on my volume. Oh my God, I remember my first podcast.
Yeah, no doubt. Like seriously,
I remember mine.
What is going on?
Okay.
Is it this bitch?
Something is on there. That was it. Yeah, that was it. Yeah, no, it's back on.
Fuck.
Jeez, how much have you had to drink?
I don't know.
But yes, it was on. It's still something's still on.
All right, whose volume's up? Turn it down.
Your dad.
Jesus
I bet
Christ.
it's me. Hold on. Unplug my ear shit, and I'm gonna put these headphones back on. I bet it's my headphones.
It sounds like the echo is gone.
It is gone.
It is gone.
I don't know whoever did whatever.
Oh boy!
Good job. Congratulations.
It's been an interesting fucking night this evening.
Hey, if it. Oh yeah, I did. Hold on. There
you
you have volume again.
Why ever would you do that, Devin?
I have no idea why I would ever.
Condom. Wait. No, you did.
What?
No, I'm still,
Condom.
What?
Is that like saying testing? Like
testing.
condom.
Instead of testes, she's condom.
What the fuck?
Dudes, what conversation can we evoke between the three of us?
I don't know. You're messing up my shot.
No.
You are. I'm blurry because
fucking A.
No, not that. That's not gonna work.
Amber Alert.
That's not gonna work. No. We're gonna do. It's gonna be like we're like back in we're junior high. Okay.
You just
It's
sound
like-
real country. Did you
it's
just
like-
go?
No,
Did you
Hey,
just
don't zoom in on me anymore. I don't want people to see my face.
It's like we playing.
Hey, you want it to be sharp focus?
Hey,
No,
we were
it's
good.
like we playing truth or dare. Andy,
That's my name.
all you got is dare.
That's what I was born with.
No, it's not dare. It's truth. Nobody wants to see your shit. Everyone wants to hear your shit. So, truth. Andy,
I ain't sitting in front of nobody. Like
Andy, here is my question of truth for you, sir. I want to know sir.
Dude, she gets countrier and country as she drinks. You notice that?
And your dad.
Her level
and
of
your
country
mom.
just goes exponentially higher whenever she drinks the.
And your dad.
It's like white people that get more hood when they start talking shit. Like
Right?
they talk all normal. Like, nah, fuck you, dog, man, motherfucker. I'll run these streets.
And both your asses fixing to get pretzel in the corner. So, okay, Andy. All right, Andy.
Shit, you're still out of focus.
Andy.
You definitely know my name.
Tell me. I want to know, number one, who was your
That's
high
PP.
school
Oh.
crush or your childhood crush? And number two, I want to know, when
Childhood
did you
crush.
get your first
Banana sandwich.
banana sandwich or the whole sandwich, whatever? So who was your first crush?
What's going on? I lost my virginity when I was 14.
14. 14. We need to know this. So 14 for him.
I don't know.
So, okay,
I don't
so
know
14
who's
for him.
we, who we.
What age
I know
were you?
me.
Inquiring minds want to know when the first time you stuck your
Shut up.
pee in a VV. Like,
Yeah. Okay, so we got 14 for him. What's your age?
there was no one
What was
before
your
Lindsay.
age? We
That
know
there.
this
You want
for our
that?
kids.
There's no one before Lindsay.
No, we need to know
Yeah.
this for our kids.
I've only been with one girl.
Shut
Ever.
the fuck up, you faggot.
Ever. And she's standing right there in the
Don't-
doorway,
don't
shaking
use
her head,
that.
fucking
Hey,
no at
You
me.
cannot don't use the F word on this
And
podcast.
before her-
Don't use that word.
No, you're right,
They'll
you're right,
cancel us
because they'll cancel
real
us.
fast.
Right.
These
Your
days you
dad.
can't say that.
Dad,
What,
dad,
forever?
dad,
No,
dad,
she
dad,
said
dad.
she said she said
You're
the
right.
F word that is for the 20% of the alphabet.
You're right.
LGBT.
Fom.
Oh, that one. Okay.
Yeah.
Fom.
It's the English word for cigarette.
Oh, yes.
Would you like to spell
What
a
is
fag?
it, a
I'm gonna
fag?
call
Would
it
you like to
a
spot
fom.
can you spot a fag, please?
But no, better.
Where's my fucking...
Hey,
where's
He
my...
doesn't want to answer the question.
you want to come back to my
Fine.
crib for a little bit ahead? And
Oh, my
like just a little bit, It sounds so much better with this English accent than if you just walk up to like,
I don't care.
come suck my
All right,
dick."
gentlemen, fellas,
We'd like to come back to crib.
I have a
back to
great
house a little bit
conversation
ahead.
piece
Little
for
bit,
you.
just a little bit.
You have a great conversation.
I do something I'm extraordinarily angry about that has to do with Frustration Unlimited.
Oh, yes.
Hello,
My
name's
channel
Bruce.
to unleash my irritation.
Fish off.
Oh,
My
shit. Her irritation.
My
Go ahead.
irritation. God
I
damn.
got some preparation H. If you
Okay, I'm gonna take a.
I got some preparation for y'all irritation. Does it belong in your separation or do we need a demonstration?
go to CVS. They got some preparation H for y'all that burn. Okay.
Thank you.
This fucking podcast just spiraled down.
Terrible.
Nice.
I want you to
What's
know
up? What's up, Pancake?
the
What?
what is
What is
your
your
general consensus
general consensus
of
of
the Harry,
the Harry,
the Prince Harry,
Prince Harry?
and Meghan Markle
I could give two.
constituents? Because here's the
fucks
thing: is
or
there
a
is a
flying
princess
shit.
that there is a
Like for real.
quiet.
Hey, I don't even give no
There
spot.
is
Not
a
even a spot.
pres-
Not even a
pre-
spot of shit.
There is
Not-
a
not even a
Princess
spot of tea.
Diana
Yeah, no spot of
statue
shit.
to be unveiled in England, and she
Oh,
has been
bloody hell.
cast for 30
Do
plus
you know
years
what
now.
country you're in right now?
I know, but do you understand
you
the
forget
magnitude? I understand.
Neither one of
it,
those fucktards are in charge of us.
But do you understand that we have a magnitude of
A magnitude of
exposure
nothing
and
because
Of
they're-
8.8 on the Richter scale. What is going on tonight?
I don't
Here's
know.
the
Is it
thing
a full
you
fucking moon?
understand? I mean, you
Shit.
got like
Motherfucker.
William and you got Harry. So Harry's controlled by like a narcissist. William's like following his dad, and like Prince Charles.
Nobody
Prince Charming?
fucking cares about
Hey,
that.
like,
No offense.
Okay, and your dad.
I wonder what the reactions are going to be once you stick this on Spotify and shit. I mean, like, I can only imagine what the live.
No, because the unveiling is coming this week of her statue in the United Kingdom. So if you guys have worldwide followers, there's probably going to
Hey,
be
to the
people that are
four of you that stuck with us, thank you so much.
and your dad and their
Appreciate it.
vaginas.
I understand. This one was
Yeah, it was a rough road.
had to breathe a couple times.
Sorry. Jesus Christ, I could have shown you my third tit.
You have a third tit?
Hey,
I
have
could've
you never seen
shown
Total Recall? Remember, there's that scene where she's like, "Hey, Daddy."
Oh yes,
3 boobs.
She got 3 boobs. I forgot about that.
Are you from Mars?
I sucked dick the last time I was on this show, and they never told me I sucked dick. I come on this show, they're like, dude, you're not good.
What
You
just
need to
happened?
take
What
time.
the fuck just happened here?
What show were you? I was like, what?
What?
We've had no nude models.
I know,
There was no female or male nudity in the studio.
I'm like, were you confused with another studio?
There's been a lot of balls talked about. I will admit that, but what the fuck?
No, there was no genitalia.
I hope our Ireland
Male or
friends. I hope
female.
our Ireland friends look this one up.
I hope they do too, because they'll be like, God dang, they more
No,
pissed
there
than
is
we
none.
are.
There is none.
Fucking Americans, Jesus.
This
Christ.
show
Fucking
is
Americans with their-
incredibly clean. In fact, we are sitting in a box of styrofoam,
chocolate.
black and blue walls with some neon lights.
Yes.
And we have just been barely privileged to have technological devices in front of us.
But you got a bougie fireplace right behind you.
Keeps
It's crazy.
It's a bit warm in here. It does.
It does get a little
Dude.
toasty.
Bloody hell.
Bloody hell.
Can I tell
I'm
you?
gonna switch it up. Hello, name's Bruce. Fish are
All right.
friends, not.
Can I tell you something?
What?
If you want to get in the Metroplex, if you want to get spicy salsa,
The fuck
you
is
need
going-
to
what the
walk into a restaurant and you need to say you want spicy salsa, because in
And then you need to
Dallas,
stack the
Fort
spaghetti sauce with
Worth,
a forklift.
we do not have
Sunglasses back.
chili.
Yep.
We are
I
not
put 'em on?
New
I can't even see the
Mexico.
screen,
We
bro.
are Texas.
Dude, that's right there.
We have Texas restaurants,
These must be
and you are
polarized.
not entitled to come into our restaurants and yell at us as though we are below you.
I need a-
And when you haven't even looked at a menu, and you yell at us for things that
Grapefruit.
aren't even on the menu. So, for those of
Pomegranate.
you that walk into the restaurants and want to yell without looking at a menu and don't know what you're talking about,
Do you tell them
And
this
you want
is
to
not
be
Burger
brutal.
King? You can't have it your way.
I do. And I am very nice and I am very polite. But at this point in time, I wish to be very direct and say, look at the menu, please.
Quick. Strawberry
And
milk.
and don't be
Strawberry
rude.
milk.
Don't be rude to people that are
It's got
taking care of you.
tequila rose in it.
Oh, wait, what?
Oh, it
Chocolate-
tastes like tequila rose.
Chocolate wine, you need to throw some screwball in there and call it a day. Huh? No, but Andy usually
I
has
didn't
like
bring any.
Son of a
I
bitch.
made the shake. That was it.
mother father.
God, my ears feel so weird once I take these motherfuckers out.
So, yeah.
So, put another strip on the Bobby.
Another trip on the Barbie. So, from our guest list, we have Lindsay Wells, who says, I quit. I love y'all, but I quit. Lindsay, she says,
Yeah, I
perfect
gotta get going here a
answer.
little bit.
That's fine. You know what, Linz, thank you so much for tuning in. We appreciate you. And you know, we're going to keep going with further feedback.
Babe, I understand.
And let's honestly, what topic shall
Been
we
pretty
dive
fucking
into
crazy
next?
this evening. Charles,
No,
fuck, man.
what?
Charles got fucked up on air tonight, man.
Hey, dude.
I can't, to be honest
said, I don't
with you,
give a
Andy,
fuck.
Andy, I cannot get past your sunglasses with the fucking stiletto
I own my
heart on
shit.
the side. I cannot.
Where
get
did
past
those
it. I'm
It's
sunglasses-
done.
because I'm so
done.
goddamn
done.
fabulous.
Can't
You
do
just,
it.
that's just like,
Can't do it.
Where did those come from?
It's the right here on front of it.
It's
Maybe they're
so
Patrick's.
That's
hard.
what, that's what makes me worried.
I bet you they were Lena Bena's.
Oh.
I bet you.
Lena Bina, where you at?
Time.
Lena, hey, if you're watching or if you tune in, hey, I'm wearing your sunglasses, girl. Ooh. They're shining bright. Hey, they help me shine.
They
Fuck,
do.
I shining on all my
But,
motherfucking haters. Shit.
So
Streets. God damn, it's a good thing we're here. So glad to be alive today on this particular podcast for the craziness that went down this evening.
Woo! Boy, did it go down.
exactly, and no, I have something good for you. I'm gonna tell you this. Okay, so
What?
Okay.
there's a guy
totally
that I
fucking-
slept with 10 months
Can
ago.
we peek a little bit?
Uh-oh.
What?
She slept with somebody 10 months ago.
You
I slept with a guy 10 months ago.
Right before you started the friendship with the guy you just recently slept with.
Exactly. Thank you for your mathematical.
I'm just trying to build a timeline. We're gonna have a PowerPoint later.
Andy, you're right. Andy, you're right. You're damn right. Good, peg it.
I need to know where we're at.
I did. I pegged my shit.
Oh.
So I was like,
him.
okay, so from October to this month, I'm going to be good. What y'all don't, shut up and don't listen to these class clowns, is I was actually 100% celibate. I was.
Maybe one day I'll
100%
try.
shut up. I was. Andy, shut up, dude. I can't. Shut up. I love you. Shut up. But I was 100% celibate for like 6 to 8 months in between the time that I started this friendship with this dude and ended this friendship with this dude. To be honest with you, this is the only person I've been with in 2021 is this one dude, you know.
I wonder if this dude's listening.
I don't know. It's not good. So I'm just saying that I took a lot of time to self-develop, come up with my own shit, blah, blah, blah. Dude only gets this rain. Okay. But, man, it is fucked up as shit to be like, yo, I love you. I miss you. I'm so happy to be here with you.
My dad's dead.
I'm sleeping with you.
My dad's
Wait,
dead.
shut the fuck up, Andy. Shut the fuck up, Andy. Andy,
you.
shut up!
TF you, Andy. You.
My dad's dead. I can't be here. I'm in Houston, and I can't talk to you. Like, really? And
Did you ask him to take a selfie?
I'm gonna tell you this.
Did y'all drink together
Just
at all?
shut up. Just shut up. Just shut up. Everybody shut up. In the short time that we've been doing this podcast and laughing, I sent him messages, and he has responded
I'm sure you
to me.
have.
Did he?
Because I'm fucking pissed off.
I have no doubt that you've messaged him.
Yep.
Yeah, no, I'm fucking pissed off because it's fucked up. You don't do that to people.
Get him.
I can't tell you what he said because I won't do it.
Did you ask him to take a selfie with his dad?
No, no.
I don't want any kind of selfie.
He said,
right now
he goes like this.
I'm not
He's like, I'm here with my dad, and I'm here with my dad. Great. Well, that's great. Well, I'm sorry, and I do. I feel.
Shit.
I feel. But here's the thing: is don't fucking feed me with a bunch of bullshit ever, because I will call you out on it.
You'd rather
every
have
single time.
Instead of bullshit, you'd rather have like 100% grade A beef, right?
No, I want the full fucking Monty truth so I can chew on it, so I can sleep on it, process it, and be done with it in 24 hours.
Jimmy Dean.
I'm done.
I say I don't like when they use teeth. I'm just saying.
No, I'm done. I want to know everything right away.
Do you want the Hebrew National?
Because I'm done.
Or you want the, what are we talking? Like,
it don't matter.
All right.
Oh, there. See, Willow's mad too. Sorry, Willow.
She's like, amen. Tell them, motherfuckers.
But yeah, no, I just.
listening?
I'm not saying I
playing.
don't have grace. I'm saying that you have very little grace with me.
Who? Him?
Anyone. But no, he's expired, so we're done. Yeah, it's over. Thank you!
He wasn't far enough back in the milk thing. Like, you know, when you get the oldest date back so it lasts the longest.
Yeah.
He expired too fast. He was like only
he was
4 days.
Thank you exactly. And
got like
he
4 glasses. Got like 4
fast.
glasses out of him. The motherfucker. Bitch,
no,
you cottage cheese. Go away. You're
he
fermented.
expired very fast, and as he should. So yeah, no, he's unfortunately
she
not.
said, "Yo, banana's no longer ripe."
But I'm gonna tell you this: what makes me upset? This is what makes me upset is. I'm almost 40 years old. Like, I genuinely care about having.
40's a great time to be alive.
I don't give just horse's ass.
40's the new 40.
I'm trying to have
horse's ass. I promise you that.
Sustainable relationships with people. Like, things that are, like, amount to shit. Not just this, like, horse's ass pass by your fucking face. Shit. Give me a break.
When was the last time you had a horse's ass on? Really? Damn, girl.
I have not had any horses' asses pass by my face in a hot minute.
Well, but, you know, it happens.
I've had a lot of other
horses'
other asses pass in front of my face, but not a horse's ass.
The asses that pass in front of my face smell a lot better than a horse.
That's right.
You guys need to watch out for it. It happens. It's horse.
You know, that reminds me of a story.
Yeah? Do tell this
Upon a
story, sir.
time, there was a horse's
I'll
ass.
never forget. We were at a bachelor party. We were at the clubhouse. This dude named Bear.
Clubhouse, you hear that?
Which is no longer open, but
Yeah, it's
this dude named Bear was like him and like two of the other dudes like knew like half the girls that was chilling at the table, and I don't know how the conversation came up, but she's like something fingers, and then all of a sudden she's like, shit, I'll stick a finger in my butthole right now, and I was like, looked around at everybody, I was like, no, it's this shit you not at the table, turns around, goes like this and spreads her cheeks and sticks her finger in her butthole, and she goes, like makes a noise, like pop, and I was like, I'm done drinking for the evening. I no longer want to put anything near my mouth because I'm so, I was like, oh my God, that thing's been sweating all evening, and you just, whose other tables have you done this at, and you still stuck that thing back in your mouth? It's like, Jesus Christ. It's like Pineapple Express when she's like, yeah, when you ate that sucker out of that stripper's butthole.
terrible.
I was
It's
23
crazy.
at the
It's a lot
time.
of things, but
So we've gone from breakups to strippers putting their fingers in their buttholes.
whatever, guys.
I needed to.
Never know what you're going to hear on this
Hey,
podcast.
subject shift sometimes is a good thing.
No,
Yeah.
and we do. This is why we need a good.
I mean, I don't want Charles to go out tonight
Gravitational.
and hurt himself because he's been like.
He's not going to.
I don't want to get caught in the middle of a defamation suit.
He will not. He's fine wherever he is.
He's gonna be like, I sue you.
Fine.
You were talking about me on air. That's defamation of character.
No, it's.
Her mic needs Viagra.
Yeah.
It was
No,
getting a
it's-
little limp.
Yeah,
It's like,
it-
look, I
Get a
can't
biscuit.
take any more of this shit.
There you go.
No, it's. Guys, here's the thing.
Girls.
Just stop for 1 second and let me finish one thing. Is that with the relationships that we come across in life, whether who you are, who you aren't, whatever, you have to support each other. You have to be kind. You have to be patient.
Agreed.
You have to practice
Are we having a Jerry
good
Springer
patience.
moment?
We are. We
Okay.
are.
This is like
Because
is
here's the
this
thing
is
is,
Dr. Phil.
you
Dr.
guys
Phil.
have
Yeah.
so much male energy that you need a woman to come in and be like, yo,
Oh, trust me.
stop it.
We
you
got
seem to
it.
have-
And so this is the
We got
female
that.
moment
We
where the
got that.
female says, yo, be kind, be gracious, practice patience,
You seem
peace.
to have a lot of energy too. Just saying.
Yeah.
Did you
I
just
know.
say practice patience?
peace and all this? And
Oh,
that and the
peace.
other?
Is this coming from the same woman about 20 minutes ago? Fuck you, Charles. You can just fuck off. Like that's real peaceful, right?
He's not wrong.
Well, like I said, it's
BCT,
a practice.
right? BCT.
No, it's a
Practice
practice.
what you
I didn't
preach,
say
what?
it was an expertise. I said it's a practice.
Which means it's not
It's
perfect.
not an X.
Oh, and if we really want to go into the dissection of the matter, we really
Yes, let's
could.
get
But
philosophical.
we
Dissection of the
won't.
frog.
We
What?
won't. We won't.
I
because,
dissected a frog in 8th grade.
because if we were really to go into what every single female in this podcast has said tonight, it would be really controversial.
We like controversy.
Hold on, let me go back. I'll tell you what every
Oh,
single
go ahead.
on this podcast said tonight. Hold on.
Go ahead.
Hold on, I gotta.
No, we want to hear your interpretation of what every female said. I want to hear.
Meow, Michelle.
Like there was, I quit, love y'all, perfect answer. What the fuck just happened? Ben Affleck's ex, breaking news. Andy has no chill. I'm on my way.
The comments
How
are
much
like
how much further?
fucking
do you-
ADD.
How much further? Do you,
They're more
Yeah.
squirrels than we are.
No, but you know what's crazy?
The fucking comments are more squirrels than this fucking podcast. Just hate to say
What
it.
is up with squirrels? They're dying all the time.
Oh,
Legitimately.
fucking
And
God.
squirrels died the most horrendous deaths.
They run
of
across the street
anybody.
when you're driving. I mean,
They're like, meow, meow. They get electrocuted, like the worst deaths of anyone. Like if anyone was to walk around and
Wait, how did they
film,
die again?
Meow.
Oh, this is gonna be a
to,
screenshot.
those, to our foreign friends that are listening tonight,
Yes.
I hope you find this
Okay.
American
All right.
Oh
gold
my God.
and post this shit all over. I want to see this go viral, please. Somebody make a fucking... Please make a meme of this, please.
Oh my God.
Jesus. Ever loving. God bless fucking
See what
America,
happens at the
man.
2 hour and 30-minute mark.
All right, y'all. I think this might be a good stopping point because it's
Wow.
that's where she's looking is where the show has gone. like for real. Holy
It
shit.
went far fucking left field. Wow.
You look really happy right now.
And you're canceled.
Cancel.
Shit.
Oh my God.
And thank you.
And this is why I wear sparkly sunglasses.
And you're dead. Hey,
Hey.
you know what? Thank you guys so much. And
No.
it was
No,
a good
no, no.
show. It was a good
Thank
show.
you.
I have to retire because apparently
you.
I'm not good enough to be here anymore.
Yes, what?
Because
Oh.
I've had too much to drink.
Thank you. Here, cheers.
Salud, he said.
Cheers. Are you outie?
Yeah, I'm gonna go drink with this crazy bitch.
Going to drink.
Wow.
Okay.
All right.
All right, everybody. Thank you for those of you who finished hanging out with us. I mean,
Well,
had
yeah.
a few good laughs. Hey, the 4 listeners, can you comment right now, real quick, just to say who hung on? Come on, real quick. What?
Who?
Chase.
Oh.
Were you still on?
No, my phone
Okay,
got
you're
it.
here. Why am I even asking that? I want to know who hung on. There's 4 people. We got 2 likes. That's 2 likes more than I thought we would get after tonight's show.
I know, right? Holy shit.
Come on, comment real quick if you're watching. Please.
It's all good, man.
I just want to see who actually hung on for the last bit of that, because God bless you.
Probably nobody.
Yeah, nobody's even speaking of some of those bots.
No, I think
It's all just you two. It's 2 viewers.
It says 4.
Okay, so there's one more.
yeah, there's one from Twitch and then 3 from
Oh,
the
If
frustration.
I went like this.
Yeah, so.
Yeah.
And Twitch, they don't typically like to.
All right. Well, anyways, those of you who held on to the end, thank you very much. It's been a great, funny show from different angles, depending on who you are. This podcast has been a psychedelic trip. I feel like I'm the one who's drunk and no shit. Amen, Tara. Amen to you.
Tara,
You're absolutely right.
we
You are not the
appreciate-
only one that felt like that this evening. The hosts also felt like that this evening too, as well.
Yeah, it went left, right, diagonal, every point in between.
I will definitely be watching this tomorrow.
I will too,
I will
yeah.
too. And I'm definitely gonna get Curtis to watch this.
And I don't even know where I'm gonna make clips, and because this episode, like, definitely this, yeah.
Like there's
Gonna be some clips made from
there's
this.
at least 12 to 20. All right, man.
I got to the point where I started taking screenshots on my phone just so I'd have the timestamp.
Timestamps?
Yes.
Gotta go back here.
I was like, yep, gotta go back here. Oh, this screenshot right here.
That's,
Yep.
that's the balls timestamp. Anyways, all right, yeah, we gotta call it a night.
All right, everybody, we appreciate you. We love you. Thank you for tuning in, and we will catch you on Wednesday when we have a special guest that will be in the studio, and it will be very controversial. It will be probably even more controversial than tonight. So if you thought tonight was a shit show,
Maybe I need to call in.
Wednesday's going to be even better.
All right,
and it's going
peeps.
to be super, super badass.
Like a
Can't
deaf
wait.
kid playing musical chairs. We are out.
Deuces, my peeps.
See y'all later.